Hey guys, how are you? Happy Friday. Hope everybody's having a good day. Hi, Jackal. No worries, Jackal. Hey, Moons, how are you? Dirty Water Diva. May June. Oh, hang on, the reflection. Let me take my glasses off. I hate that. You guys don't want to see my screen in my eyes. That's annoying. What do you think, May June? Hi, El Harp. Shirley, Catherine. Catherine, why is he at the vet? Why is he at the vet? You know, I forgot to do it before I came on here. I forgot to do one thing. Give me 1 second. I like the glasses too because I can see, but that's very annoying for you guys. I got these on Amazon, but you don't want to see my monitor. Although, you know, it's so funny. I have a prescription pair that I can't see out of, like, at all. Like, I'm like, I do need to go to the eye doctor. So I ordered a bunch of pairs off of Amazon. Some I like, some I don't. But these, I'm like, ooh, these are going to be like the size of my head because I have like a little head. So I'm like, but they're my favorite. They also it's a set of two. They came in like black and then clear, which I don't like clear glasses. So, but I like them. But I'm sure that's annoying for you guys. So I won't do that. Hey, Natalie D. Hi, Kristen. All right, Kristen, see you later. Hang on, I need to make one. I have to do one thing. I should have done this before I got on here. My bad. Sorry, dead air. Okay. Do you guys like it? Do you like this or do you like the lighter color better? I have to tell you, a few people already know this, but Catherine said he's getting an x-ray of his head and neck plus blood work. Oh, because of the Lyme disease. I hope everything works okay, Catherine. So for those of you that don't know, I went and got my hair done. I went and got my hair done a week ago today. And I showed a picture. I'm not going to show the picture again. We've shown it 15 times now. So, but it was kind of like this, but with a little bit more highlight. So that's not what I got. I ended up turning very blonde, which we saw over the past few lives. So yesterday I went, and I will show you this picture. I didn't download it. So you're going to have to see it on my phone. So yesterday I went and I was talking to May June as this was happening. And I said, I went in and I'm like, it's too much. It's too blonde. We need to we need to break this up a little bit. So she's like, okay. So she said she's going to tone me. And I'm like, well, okay. And then she said that will buy you some time until you can come back in like 4 or 5 weeks and get low lights, which I was kind of okay with. But then part of me was like, what? So I have to pay for the low lights? Like, just fix it today. Because it wasn't like my hair couldn't handle it. Like, that's not what she said, you know, like it was too dry or it wasn't going to stress it. That's not what she said at all. So I was just kind of like, it didn't rub me the wrong way. I was fine, but I did think about that for a minute. Okay. So we do the toner. She does 2 different toners. She tones my roots. I sit there and then she tones the rest of my hair. I'm like, okay, cool. Rinses it. She starts drying it. And I'm like, you know, if you all have been here, you're sitting in the chair and you're like, oh my God, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So she's probably like 3/4 of the way done. And she's like, I think my face told it, even though I didn't mean for it to. She's like, do you not like it? Here. I was lighter. Let me zoom out. Let me zoom in a little bit. I was lighter than when I went in. So I'm like, I go, what? No. I go, actually, I don't. I go, I don't like it. I said, no. I can't do this. I can't. So she's like, okay, okay. So she now puts foils all in my hair. So I end up with a whole head of foils again. And I'm sitting there like, oh my God. I'm like, I'm either going to end up with no hair, green hair, or there's no way I'm going to like this, because now I have no faith whatsoever. So I sit there for another like 30 whatever minutes and it processes. It's not bad. I'm not mad at it. Not what I was going for, but we're fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is honestly, you guys, this is like truly my, like, maybe a shade lighter. Like, this is my natural hair color. Like, this is Julie. This is Julie. I just would like a little bit more highlights, but I do think, and I think May June, tell me if I'm wrong, I do think that my hair was so light. I do think that some of those highlights are going to start popping through, like with the sun and with the shampooing and stuff. I do think. I think we're okay. It'll be all right. So that's the hair. That's the hair drama. I'm waiting for May June. What is she saying about this? All right, I'll wait for her to say that. Anyway, all right. So tonight, this is what's going on. And I don't know where our guest is. Give me a second. We're going to do a quick unboxing with somebody. And then we're going to proceed on with the rest of the show. We're going to do really just about hair thinning and what is this? All right. So we're going to talk about all this tonight, but we're going to do the unboxing first. So just give me a minute. Let me see what's going on. I don't even remember what time I said, honestly. Oops. Okay. Heather said you're going to have highlights popping through. I think so too. I mean, literally, this happened yesterday. I think it'll be all right. You like the dark on me? Yeah. Ooh, sorry, that's catching the light. We'll see. It'll be all right. I like it better than the blonde, but it was funny when I woke up on yesterday morning. It's one of those things like, should I just like let the blonde be for a few weeks? Because in 2 weeks it's going to be so out of control with roots and brassiness. I'm going to have to go get it fixed. And then Robert, my husband, he's like, Julie, he's like, go get it fixed on them. He's like, why are you going to wait 2 weeks for what? So you can have blonde hair for 2 weeks and then you have to go pay to get it fixed again. He's like, no, just go get it done. And literally what she did yesterday, I mean, would have cost like another God knows how much. So, and it was free for me. So I appreciate her helping me and fixing it. It was very sweet of her. She's a very sweet girl. I really like her. I do like her. She's very sweet. Heather said, I wouldn't say that if I don't. That is true, Heather. I know. We've talked about this. So, all right. So he is coming on in 2 seconds. We'll do the unboxing and then we will proceed on with the hair thing. You know what this is? Do you know? I think you know. Nanny Goat, how are you? She said, I got my toner today. What do you look like? Sexy as ever? Ready to go on the Golden Bachelor? I also woke up with an eye infection. If you can see, this eye is very red and inflamed. I think I'm going to have to go to the doctor tomorrow. Or actually, I might just do a televisit. I'm not going to the doctor probably, but I have an eye infection. It's very obvious. You can see we're not looking so hot right now. That was another reason I had the glasses on, but it's okay. We don't need to see. Okay, here we go. All right, we are going to bring him to the stage. Hang on a second.
Hey!
Oh, hang on, I forgot to put my headphones on. Hey, how are you?
I'm good, Julie. How you doing?
Can you guys all hear Scott? Can you see the chat, Scott?
I don't see the chat. No.
Yeah, I think you can hit a button so you can. I mean, if you care.
I'm computer illiterate, but what button would be that?
Don't even worry about it. If you don't care about this chat, then you don't need to worry about the chat.
Comments?
Here, you know what I'll do for you? There. If you want to see. Does that help you?
Yeah. They're small. They're small, but I got my phone.
My
phone opened.
All right,
I'm good.
We're good. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It looks like everyone can hear. Yeah.
Yeah, they can hear you. Okay, so the reason Scott is on here is he had placed an order and then we added, I'm not going to tell you guys, you have to wait for the unboxing, but he wants to do an unboxing and then we're going to help Scott with how to use his new products and then we'll proceed on with the show. So that's why he's here. So everyone's going Mr. Scotty. Just joking. How are you, Scott?
I'm good. Thanks for having me on here.
Of course. Thank you for coming back on.
Oh, I love it. I love talking to Julie.
How was your day at work?
We had a busy day. It was a good day, though.
Yeah. You seem a bit tan. Do you get sun as you're working?
Yes, I do. I do wear a baseball hat, but yes, I do get sun.
Yeah. It's good. You're not burned or anything. No criticism. Just a question.
I definitely like a little tan. Yeah, I like a little tan.
And what are you doing the rest of your weekend?
Tomorrow will be the first part of the day will be yard work.
Is that better? Whatever.
Yeah, that works.
You want that?
Either
okay.
Either way is fine. Either way.
It doesn't matter. Whatever. Go ahead. You're doing yard work.
Yeah, first part of the day will be yard work, and then I'm not sure if we're gonna eat here or eat out tomorrow. My son's golfing here in town. And then I think he's coming back here. So, but on Sunday, we are scheduled to go out on my daughter's boyfriend's boat.
Oh, so fun.
Yeah.
Are you gonna tube?
I don't think he has a tube. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I think McKenna said he bought a bunch of floaties for us to float around in the ocean. So yeah, it's gonna be fun.
That'll be super fun. I love boating.
Yeah. So Karen said, "Hey, we want to do a live Sunday morning." I said, "Well, I'm going out on the boat," and I knew she was going to ask for a Sunday morning live. I'm like, I don't know what cell service is like, but I can maybe try to pop on for a little while from the boat. So.
Yeah, that's fun. I try to do not an ocean, but like a beachside live ones. And the problem I had is it's so loud with the ocean and the wind.
Yeah.
It's very difficult. It's very difficult to do. It looks awesome, but it's very difficult to do. But
and Sunday's supposed to be windy. So if I pop on and Karen's on, maybe she can bring someone else on and hold it down for me. But if it's too windy and I told Karen, I said, I got to clear it with McKenna first. I don't want to get thrown overboard when I tell her I'm going live on, from the boat.
We do not need any anger. No anger on Sunday. Fun day. Cool.
Yeah, she'd be like, Dad, we're on the boat. You're going to go live. You're going to stream again.
Yeah. It's never ending. Once you start going live, you always think about it. Like, can I go? You do. It gets a little addicting. It does. It gets a little addicting.
It is addicting. And I have fun. I have fun doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like when Karen went to Dave Matthews on Wednesday night, I was like I told her last night when we were on we did last night instead of Wednesday. I was like, I felt like a free agent. I was trying to hey, where can I park? Anyone want to bring me up?
Oh, yeah, I know. It is fun. Not always the most convenient to go live, but it is fun. And for those of you, I did leave this part out. For those of you that wonder, why am I doing an unboxing with him? I think I left this out. We are going to, I don't even want to say expand into men's. I guess it's an expansion. We're going to start doing men's. So really what that means is nothing, because really the men can use what the women use. We will change the label a little bit because I don't know if men want beauty on there. So I think it'll be called BHB Men. So that will be a little bit different. We'll do like beard oil. There's going to be a few different products, but the basic line that you see now, like the copper, the EGF, the whatever you see now for women will be for men, just a different label. So that's kind of why. So I know Karen Goldberg, her husband has gotten some stuff, which he hasn't received it yet. Scott got some stuff. So that's kind of why I'm even doing this. It's not like, well, Julie, why are you doing an unboxing with Scott? I just wanted to preface it. That's why. So I wanted some men to try it out.
Yeah, and in full disclosure, I asked Julie. I said, "Hey, if you think this would be fun, I won't open my box, I won't take out my products, and we can do just a fun unboxing and tutorial."
Yeah. So that's why I don't want you guys to be like, well, why is she doing an unboxing with Scott? That's why. So, and I'll probably do the same thing with legal. If I haven't talked to them about it, but if they want to, they're more than welcome to do this next week with Lee as well. So that's kind of why we're doing this. So anyway, little backstory on that. Anyway, so the floor is yours. Have at it.
Start unboxing.
Go for it.
All right. So I right before we came on, I did cut. I haven't touched any products yet, but
okay.
We'll go.
Can you imagine if something like leaked all over and it's just an utter mess? Could you imagine? I would die.
It's funny you say that because I'm like, I hope that didn't happen.
We would have known. Trust me, it would leak all over the box if that happens.
Yeah. All right. First thing we got, Julie, is the hydrating water gel.
Okay. All right. I will show you. I'll tell you what to do with everything once
we get them all out.
Yeah, okay. Go for it.
Okay.
Hi, Mermaid Mary.
The Hydra Plump Longevity Essence.
Uh-huh.
And then this was, Julie threw me in a little something. And this is the copper serum.
Okay. So I will say this for men, I think men like less is more. There's no man, and a lot of women, but women are more apt to do this. More steps. Men, they want no part of that. So in my opinion, men probably want like a cleanser and maybe a moisturizer. Right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Some men want more, but whatever. I get it. Men is going to be like less is more. But
for sure.
Oh, no growling, please. Excuse me. Stop. Okay. So, Scotty, what you're going to do, I'm talking to my dogs, not my husband. My husband's not growling in the corner. Okay. So what you're going to do is, do you cleanse?
By cleanse, it means wash my face.
Do you wash your face?
I do.
With what?
So, I forget the name of the.
Is it like a hand soap or is it like a face soap?
No. It's not CeraVe. It's
okay, but it's like a skincare brand. Whatever. It's a skincare brand.
It's Vanny Cream. It's Vanny Cream.
We've talked about this. I knew this. You told me this. Okay. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna cleanse your face as you always would. Okay. Yep. You're gonna pat your skin dry. Do not pull it.
Not pull it.
Don't pull it, okay? It's gonna sag you. Don't do that. Okay. So pat. Then you're going to take your essence, which is that glass bottle.
Yep.
Okay. And you're going to pump. I actually have been paying attention to this. I usually do like 2 or 3 pumps, like bloop, 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 because I put it on my neck too.
Okay.
I need to find out why my dog's growling. Leo, what is the problem? Well, you're just being a little. Stop. Shh. Okay. Anyway, so 2 pumps if you just want your face, maybe 3 if you want to bring it to your neck. And you're going to do this and then always move up. Okay.
Up.
Do not bring it down. That sags you. No down. Up and pat. Okay. Don't get it in your eyes. It'll burn. All right. Okay. So then let that like absorb. It doesn't have to be dry, but just let it absorb. And then you're going to move on to the copper. 1 little pump. Okay. And then pat that in. Bring it on your neck if you want. I mean, you should bring it on your neck, but baby steps. So do that. Let that absorb. And then hydrating water gel. Now with that one, you're going to have to, you push the top, you'll figure it out. It's not difficult to figure it out. And then the moisturizer will come out and then same thing, up, neck, face. That's it. And then wear your SPF in the day.
Okay. So the longevity essence, the Hydro Plump.
Yes.
That's number 1.
Correct.
Copper number 2.
Yep.
Hydrating water gel 3, and the longevity essence Hydro Plump. That's where I can go up with it.
You're gonna go up with all of them, but yeah.
Oh, okay. So I thought when you said copper was just pat.
Well, no, I'm sorry. I'm just saying, don't ever pull your face down with any of them.
Okay,
You know what I
okay,
mean? Like
okay.
go up and pat. I only said that
Okay.
with the essence because the essence is you're going to put more essence on than the other two.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? You're
Okay.
going to have a little bit
Gotcha.
more. So I was just like, make sure so it doesn't drip down your face. Like go up.
Gotcha.
That's what I meant. You'll figure it out. It's not rocket science. It's really not.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. So
I'll ask. If I have trouble, I'll ask Heather Ashworth.
there you go. Heather knows all about it. She was so funny last night. I'm like,
She was in the chat last night.
she was. She's like, just 1, 2, 3, and I'm like, well, there's our show tomorrow. We're done.
Yeah, she's funny.
Problem solved. It was so funny. I was like, she didn't know. It doesn't matter. I'm not mad. It's fine.
Right.
Anyway, whatever. But yeah, I'm curious what your skin looks like in a couple weeks. I mean, your skin already looks really good, quite frankly. You have very nice skin. So
Thank you.
I don't know if you're going to see that much of a difference. We'll see.
I had really bad skin growing up. I had
really
lots and lots of acne. So yeah.
How'd you get rid of the scars? Or did you not have scars?
No, I think I'm still scarred.
Really? I don't see scars.
Oh, maybe you just gotta be up close.
Yeah, I don't see scars at all.
Yeah.
No.
It was I had it really bad. Really bad. Yeah, face and back and then I played football. So so that I'm sure like aggravated all the pores and whatnot. It was so bad.
That's some of the reason I even got into skincare was because there were so many kids, and I know it's kind of funny. I don't really sell to that many kids, but I help many people that have kids that have acne. And my own son, it's like, it's such a confidence thing when they have acne. He's a 17-year-old kid. I think we finally figured out the trigger. So his is finally getting better. But nice. I mean, around the chin and nowhere else, just like around here, which I think is a lot of hormones too. But I just feel so bad. Like I literally wish I could just be like, dude, just put some concealer on and nobody will know, which he would never do. But I'm just saying, like, it makes me feel bad,
Yeah.
For anybody.
It is. For anybody, it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. Well, I never would know that you had acne as a kid.
That's good. It must be my ring light or my filter or something.
It could be. I'm telling you.
I don't have a filter.
No, it's the ring lights. They do. They drown everything out. Hey, B. Anderton, how are you? Everything is. Maynard said everything is so well packed it will never leak. That's pretty. I appreciate that, Maynard. That is true. We really try. Now, does it sometimes happen? Yeah, USPS, which is kind of funny because a lot of people tell me USPS is like rougher than UPS, but my husband has worked years ago at UPS and he told me no, UPS is rougher because I guess it runs through like a conveyor belt or something and it gets smushed. So it's kind of funny. Of the two, we have more issues with UPS. That's why usually we use USPS. So, hey, Barb the cat, how are you? Someone said men. Yes, moons. Bum chicka bum bum. Did you see that picture of moons on Bestieverse?
I did.
On Facebook.
Was that a sneeze or a cough?
That was a cough.
Okay.
She's got some legs.
Yeah, she's a cutie patootie, that Moons, and it's so funny. We were having a phone conversation, Julie, and we were talking about. I'm like this girl, white girl fight club thing's so funny, and she was like, yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to my stairs and I'm taking a picture. And I was like, that is so funny, and then I ended up seeing it on the on the Facebook page. That's a riot. It's a riot. I
guess the night Moons and I had dinner, I just didn't check her out. I don't know. Maybe I didn't see her legs that night. I don't know. We'll see.
She's telling me I gotta put my entry in, but I think I told you this, but I live in one level. I live in a ranch. I live in one level.
Yeah.
So the only stairs in this house are the stairs leading down to where I am now, which is our basement. And they're just not very attractive. They're just carpeted stairs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not a nice, it's not a nice, pretty staircase. So.
Chat GPT, put you on any stairs you want.
I said, I told Moons, I'm going to walk down to the beach and I'll take my picture on my beach stairs. So.
Absolutely. You can do whatever you want. Context, not foolery. Thank you. That's very sweet. What is going on with my dogs? Is it a full moon? I've never heard them do this. Do you hear them?
I don't.
Oh, now you stop? Anyway. Does anybody have questions for Scott, or do you have anything else to say, Scott? Joined a bit late. Thank you, Maynard. I appreciate that. Heather
No,
said,
no, I'm good. I think I got it. I got them lined up in order here, so I know.
oh, the Harbor Lounge is here. That's another thing I was going to say. If I'm sure most of you know this, why I didn't really say anything, but I will say it. Scott is on a YouTube show, the Harbor Lounge, and he is is it your partner? I don't know, your co-host, whatever, is Karen.
Co-host, yeah.
Yes, and they are awesome together. So go subscribe. It's up in the chat right there, the Harbor Lounge. If somebody wants to drop a link, that'd be very, very sweet. But they are growing awesomely. I think going on more often really does do it.
It does help. It does help.
Yeah, I don't do that.
I think our watch hours we're gonna get our watch hours before we get our subs, because our yeah. And like I was talking last night on with Ocean Moons there, and I was just saying how most of our shows are like 200 to 300 more views than our subs actually are. Like we say we have like 350 subs right now, but we average like 400 to 600 views. So our views are always more than our subs. So
that's really
from what I'm told, that's a good thing, you know? So.
And I dropped it in the chat last night. I don't know if you guys are into AI or whatever, but if you are, you can literally go take a screenshot or snippet your analytics page on YouTube Studio, and they'll literally analyze. I mean, I use Claude, but it'll analyze everything, like how you're growing, what maybe you need to change, or what's doing good, whatever. They give you all the stats. So I don't really know what all the stats mean. Yeah. So, but I do agree. It's easier to get the watch hour than the subs.
Yeah.
Like right now, I have well over 4,000 watch hours, like over, but I don't have the 1,000 subs.
Right.
So it just is, I mean, whatever. But yeah, it's kind of, again, I've always said you have to go on shows that are bigger than you to get those subs. And I just haven't, I haven't done that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
When me and Karen first started, and for anyone that hasn't heard about the Harbor Lounge, if you want an escape from the drama, that's how our whole show spawned from. It was like the peak drama when Aiden came out, and it just everything was dry, and even I was exhausted. Like I was just exhausted, and then me and Karen were Facebook friends, and her Facebook Live started popping up, and I just messaged her like a joke, and 48 hours later we went live, and so I'm like, I think there might be a space for a place for a show that doesn't like do drama, you know, and just kind of come for a safe, you know. And then, you know, we've recently got into that Eddie O'Brien the Eddie O'Brien case, and that'll be our Monday night show. So yeah, it's fun. We have fun, and she's excellent at what she does.
She is. When I didn't realize that she was so good. I didn't really know Karen until what a month ago. So I didn't realize how good she was at doing, I don't even know what you call that, but when she was reading that Eddie O'Brien thing on Monday, like she's a very good storyteller. I don't know if that's what that's called, but I think that's what that's called. She's a really good storyteller.
Yeah.
Like she holds your attention.
She definitely did. She definitely like a narrator, right? Is that what they call it? A
narrator. Yeah, that's probably better than a storyteller. Yeah. No, I agree with that.
I'm hoping Karen's watching now, but I think we need to pause the video a couple times going forward, because it was 28 minutes and me and Karen sat there and watched for 28 minutes. And I've had a few people give me some feedback that they wanted to ask questions during the video. And I don't know if you noticed, but Karen did 2 checkpoints during the video. Like she was like, okay, let's stop here. And what do we know up to now? And she called it a checkpoint. So I'm hoping we can, like me and Karen can, at that point in time, how about we pause and we interact with the chat. Yeah. And the chat can ask some questions. And then that way we're not sitting, for 28 minutes. So, and I've had some feedback from some people that watch the show, and they think that would be good. And Julie, what that would do, in my opinion, is it naturally makes our show longer. You know what I mean? Like just organically will make our show 2.5 easy hours instead of trying to fill, you know what I mean?
No, I agree. And it gets the chat moving.
Gets the chat moving, and the chat loves to be, Yeah.
Yeah. It's on by the engagement.
Yeah. And you know what? It's so nice being a small channel because you can really engage with your chat. Like
That's what I love. I love that.
I love that. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Well,
it's
you saw my comment in Jess's the other day when someone was talking about I forget something about getting sued and whatnot. The caller was telling Jess, and I saw the comment because you said cheers to that when I said I'm fine with staying a small channel. Like I'm good. Like I'm good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
More followers, more problems.
Under the radar.
Yeah.
Under the radar.
Keep me under the radar, non-monetized. I'm fine with that. I don't mind.
Yeah.
I'm good. I don't care. No, I totally agree.
If you would have asked me 2 months ago, do you think you'd ever go on camera? No, I'm not going to go. Like when I went on Kane's show, like a few months back, I didn't even cam up. And then I'm like, I have no desire to do this. And then we did it a couple times. I'm like, this is awesome. It's so fun. And I don't know about you, but when I'm done, I'm like on like a little bit of a high. Like,
yeah, it's fun.
You know what I mean? Like I can't just go right to bed when I'm done because I'm kind of
like are you on a little dopamine high?
Little
adrenaline rush? Yeah.
Especially if you're really feeling good about the show you just delivered. You know what I mean? You're like,
no, it's fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I remember I've said this before too. Took me a year to go live. I paid for StreamYard for 1 year before I went live. It's like I had the setup, I had the microphone, I had everything. And I just could never. And I think I had a hard time with it because I was trying to do pre-recorded videos and it was hard for me just to sit in front of a camera and talk to myself. It just was not natural to me at all.
Right.
So then when I see all of these people like Aiden, all these people going live and I'm like, oh, well, let me try that. And then it's like, that was my, then it fell together for me. But yeah, it took me a year. I was so scared. Like the first couple shows, like nauseated sick. I was like, ooh. But yeah, you kind of push through. Sure. You kind of push through. You know that feeling. Yeah, you kind of push through it.
I don't get nervous anymore.
No, not anymore.
This past Monday, I got nervous because I'm like, okay, this is our big debut. So with our series, you know what I mean? But no, it's like I say, I mean, never in my wildest dreams 2 months ago would you have said, Scott, pretty soon you're going to be going on camera doing a live show. You know what I mean? It's funny.
What does your wife say about it? Stacy.
Stacy fully endorses it. She likes it.
She loves it.
Yeah.
Would she ever go on camera?
She's watching right now. I don't think Stacy will ever be on camera.
Never. Okay.
No, she's watching right now because
hi, Stacy.
Because the debate has been, and maybe you can clear this up. She's like, those products you ordered were for me, and I'm like, no. I said you could use the products. I said we can go back to Julie's show and we can pull the tape.
Oh my God, I am not getting in the middle of this. Anybody can use them. They are for anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody. Exactly. They are for anybody.
Yeah. But once we get the rebrand and it says BHB Men, then she might be a little hesitant.
Yeah, that does not have the rebrand.
They'll be in our bathroom and she's more than welcome to use them.
Yeah, absolutely. There's nothing. Yes. No men or women. It's fine.
This is unisex.
Whatever. Unisex. Did you ever watch Friends? Friends with Matt LeBlanc?
I have watched a lot of Friends because my wife watches Friends. And
oh my God.
She watches so many reruns.
Remember that one with Joey and he has his man bag and Rachel was like, it's unisex. And he's like, you and I sex? And she's like, no, unisex. And he's like, oh my God, every time I hear unisex, I think of that. And she's like, oh my God, Joey, like whatever, dude.
That's funny. That's
so
funny.
Freaking adorable. Anyway, whatever.
Do you want to hear a side story about Joey from Friends?
Of course. I love this.
So Stacy and I, we bought our first house at the age of 23. And it was a brand new home. We had it built here in town. And we stayed in that house for 5 years. It was an awesome house, but our driveway, it wasn't a long hill, but the driveway was like steep. And I was working overnights. So Stace had to wake me up a few times to come help her get out in the winter, get out of the driveway. So 5 years later, we're out to breakfast and we pull one of those real estate magazines. I'm like, hey, they're paving that Ship Pond Road down there. So we went and it was like, boom. It was literally 5 or 7 days after we contacted the realtor, we signed a purchase and sales, and our house was under agreement. It happened so fast, Julie. But let me get to the point. The point of the story is Joey from Friends, right? His mom bought our first house.
What?
Yes.
That's
Joey
crazy.
That's crazy, right? So we got into this neighborhood on the late side, but it was a nice it was a nice design, similar to this neighborhood, built around the same time, but no dirt roads in that neighborhood, and it had similar like beach rights, deeded beach rights with stairs and stuff. So it was like a desired neighborhood, and the realtor that we were using, she says, yes, she has 3 streets in Plymouth that she wants to live on, and you're one of them. So it was like bang, 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 it happened. And then, yeah, she's like, yeah, this is Joey
Tribbiani. Oh no, that was his.
Joey,
No, no, LeBlanc, right?
LeBlanc.
Or is it which one died? Matthew Perry died. Matt LeBlanc. Yeah, LeBlanc. Yeah. Tribbiani was his TV show name. Yeah. That's crazy.
Fact about Scotty is
that is a little fun fact.
Yeah. That's my claim to fame. Yeah.
You should do trivia, like you and Karen should do a show in like 6 months to see who really listens. And I know like this isn't your show. I get that. But anyway, that would be like a little fun fact.
Yeah.
You guys should do trivia.
First house?
That would be one. I think that'd be a stumper for most people.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
That's crazy. We were like, get out of here. Yeah.
That's crazy. Because back then, so what was that? I think Friends was on in like 1998, 1997. So was that around the time that he was on Friends?
Yes. So we bought that house in 96.
Oh, so it was right when, because they
was the height.
It was because
we were in that house from 96 to 2001, because when we moved to our new home that we also had built, McKenna was born. I got a new job, a new house, and it was Christmas all within like 6 weeks. It was insane. It was crazy. Insane.
Yeah.
It was a whirlwind. Such a whirlwind.
That's fun. That's fun. So how many years have you been married?
30 years.
That's so awesome. I love that. Yeah. Congrats. That's super cool.
Yeah. This past May was 30. So yeah, 96 to 2026. Yeah.
That's awesome. Not many people do that anymore, and I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Cool.
It's work. It's work.
Oh,
you know what I mean? It's not things aren't easy all the time, you know what I mean?
Nope. But it doesn't matter. You stuck it out and you made it work.
Yeah. In fact,
yeah,
we did. We stuck it out through thick and thin. She's actually a little mad at me right now, Julie, because my daughter put an application in to adopt a puppy. So Scott's taking the shrapnel because like McKenna told me after she put the application in, and I said, I'm staying out of this. This is a battle between you and your mother. But now Stacy's mad at me because I didn't just shut it down. I did kind of shut it down, but kind of tried to be kind to McKenna. Like,
okay, what's the reason that, is there a reason that we don't want a dog, or what? I just need backstory here.
Yeah, so we have 2 here now. McKenna lives with us, right?
Understood. Okay.
So my first question to her was, well, now when you look for an apartment, she signed a lease back in February, maybe? Like it was in the wintertime. And then, well, she didn't sign the lease. She agreed, and then she was going to sign the lease and got cold feet. And she said, I'm going to stay at home for a little longer. So that was actually what I wanted her to do. I didn't want her to pay rent. Like,
how old is she?
She's 24.
Okay.
I mean, I think I've told you this before. She has her own bathroom. Okay. So that's like, she doesn't have to share a bathroom with us. She has her own bathroom. Right. That's a big deal. Like if we're trying to share a bathroom, it's okay. I can see. So she says, I'm going to stay home longer. McKenna's just texting me right now. I think Stacy.
I'm like, did you just get a text?
So
I'm Switzerland.
So, let me get back on point. So now my first thing I said to McKenna is, what happens when you want to move out? She says, well, I've changed my thinking. I think that I'm not going to look for an apartment right now. If me and Cam stay together, I think the outlook is for us to move in together, her and her boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
He owns his own home. So I said, well, what if you and Cam don't stay together? Now you have a dog, and then you're going to be looking for a place to live, and it narrows your search. You know what I mean? You know, it's pet, you know, yes pets, no pets, right? So so that's basically the reason why. I mean, I don't mind a third dog in here. I mean, she has a very friendly work schedule. McKenna does, so she is home. When she works, it's kind of in clusters. But she does, like, her work schedule is very friendly for our dogs too. So I mean, Stace, block your ears, but it's like I wouldn't mind. Like I wouldn't mind. But I also see where Stacy's coming from. She's like, it's work, especially a puppy. You know, I mean, they're work. So
she wants a puppy.
Yeah, they're puppies from the same place that Jackson came from. My male. You have 2 dogs, right, Julie?
We do. And this was what I was going to say. We do have 2. We have 2 Dobermans, and Lexi is 8, 9. She'll be 9 in October. And Leo, she was from a breeder, but Leo is a rescue. And it's always, we were so worried. What happens if these dogs don't get along?
Yeah.
Like literally disaster. I mean,
right.
Usually they can work it out, but I've heard times when they can't. And then what do you have? I mean, obviously I'm not going to get rid of Lexi. We've had her for 9 years. And then what, I have to give the rescue back? Like, So that's just something to think of too. I mean, usually introducing a puppy is sorry, Stacy, but usually introducing a puppy is fairly easy. Usually.
Yeah.
But I understand it's a third puppy. It's a third dog. And I get it. Now, is she going to take care of it, or is it going to be part of you guys?
No, she says 100% her responsibility.
Okay, but kids say that stuff all the time.
Yeah. Financially, she said, I mean, she said it's all on her. I will say, I think she'll follow through on that. I don't think she'll be like, I'm getting this dog for me, and then mom and dad end up. I think she will be. You know what I mean?
That's
like
good.
I think she'll follow through. She has a good job. She makes a good living. So like getting the dog to the vets and all that stuff won't be on us. You know. If, you know what I mean? That she's already set up the vets, this, that, everything, the grooming, the dog food. It'll all be on her. So. And
what's Stacy's reason for not wanting to have a dog, or her to have a dog?
I just think 3 dogs is too much for Stacy. I think
get that.
Would be
We had 3 dogs for a while.
There are times, Julie, when Jackson and Jovi just won't stop play fighting, and
it's very annoying.
Come on,
it's super
guys.
annoying.
Yeah, can you just settle down? So I can only imagine if it was another one. I mean, I'd be fine with it. And you know what else, Julie? I will say, I think one of Stacy's reasons too. So my female Jovi, we had for 1 year before we got Jackson, and Jovi, both of my dogs are pit mixes, and I've never owned any kind of pit bull at all, but they're the most lovable dogs ever. And the mixed breeds is like the mutts. I had 2 purebred boxers and a purebred Jack.
I have to stop you for 1 second. My son's calling. Okay. Give me 1 second. Hello. Hey, babe, I'm live. What's going on? What?
You didn't answer my text for how much I have.
I told you I transferred money for you, baby.
How much is that?
I gave you 50. That's what you said you needed.
Okay, well, what's the total?
50. My dogs. I have to get rid of my dogs, Scott. I am so sorry. Hang on 1 second.
That's all right.
This is chaos.
Right.
Hang on 1 second.
All right.
Lexi and Leo out. You guys ruined it. Out. Get out. Hey, baby.
What's up, Chad?
I don't even know where you are or who you're with.
I am not a soloist. Okay. I'm definitely a co-host.
That's what I needed to know, because you didn't respond to my text.
It's going to be long.
I know, but I didn't see it. Anyway, okay, I love you. All right, bye. Okay, I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
My bad. Okay, anyway, so I get it. When dogs start playing, it's annoying, and now you're going to add a puppy to that. So I totally understand Stacy's too. I see both sides here.
And the shedding. That's where I was going with the shedding. So Jovi, my female, sheds a little bit. We never had a real problem until Jackson. They're very similar dogs. Jackson's taller, but their coats themselves, they're both short hair dogs, but their coats are different. Jovi's is more of a, I wouldn't say a coarse coat, but it's not nearly as soft as Jackson's, and Jackson sheds like crazy.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, crazy. Just like little hairballs, and you try to, like, you could literally Swiffer like twice a day, and you're still going to miss a hairball.
That would drive me batty.
Yeah, yeah.
So who cleans that?
Like I say, what's that?
Who cleans that? Roomba?
So that's a discussion for another day.
Okay.
We have. Oh,
I'm just saying all the wrong things tonight, aren't I?
We have one of those. We have one of those, and
oh God.
Yeah.
Forget it. I didn't say that. Okay. I'm sorry. Roomba, we hate Roomba. No Roombas in this house.
I'll tell you the story another time.
Okay. We'll just leave it. No Roomba.
Yeah.
I don't have Roomba.
No. So basically the Stacy or McKenna uses, the dry Swiffer.
Absolutely.
Like once a day, but it's like, no matter how hard you try, and then under the couch seems to just, but yeah.
Dogs that shed are yuck.
Yes. And then like, no matter how much you do it, if you're walking in the house and you have socks on, the bottom of your socks have little dog hairs on. It's just, it's frustrating. And then that gets in the bottom of your sneaker. Yeah. If it were up to me, so our vacuum name is China. That's what we call her.
Okay.
Because she's from China, and we we figured China already knows all, like, the country China already knows, like, our whole house design, and you know what I mean, because they produce the vacuums and they're spying on us. So we call her China. So it's China.
Wow. Okay.
That's the name of our vacuum, China.
Okay.
So if it were up to me, I would run China every day, or every other day. But when Stacy runs China, every single chair has to be picked up, moving around. But I'm like, we can do that once a week, but we can also run China, like, let China just do her thing and go around the chairs, and and then once every couple of weeks we pick everything up. I don't know.
But does it really affect you if she wants to pick up all those chairs and go around everything?
No, that would be fine if it was done more frequently. But
yeah.
But if you just run the China and don't worry about picking it, like,
it's quicker, is what you're saying. It's quicker just to go get in and get done. Get her done.
Yeah. And then every week or every other week, pick up the chairs and let her get all the nooks and crannies. That's my thing.
Guys, I think this needs to be a new segment. Like, figure out people's issues. I mean, I could do this all night.
So funny you brought up the vacuum, because it's a contentious point in the household.
Oh, well, we don't want that.
Like, just go on your phone when we start Family Feud and just start the vacuum. And just let
Roomba's loud. Roomba's loud.
Yeah, it's all right.
Roomba annoys me sometimes.
Stacy will only run China if everything's picked up. Bar stools picked up.
That's okay. That's her thing. You have to just let it go. You're never going to win that fight.
But but China doesn't get run frequently enough. So my point is, Julie, is let's run China more frequently and don't worry about picking up the chairs all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, just let China do her thing.
But I don't know if I agree with that, because the hair is still going to get under everything. So you still have to pick up everything.
Yeah, but it might help control some of it if you do it every other day.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Believe me, when we run our Roomba or China or whatever, it's a process. This chair's got to get moved over here. Oh, she's already cleaned over there. Now we move this chair back. It's crazy.
So it drives you nuts because it's too much chaos and you don't like it. That's what I'm sensing. It's too much chaos. It's like, just let Roomba do the thing, and we don't need to always be so chaotic with it.
Correct.
That's what I'm picking up here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Run her 2 or 3 times a week and just let her clean the floor.
But this is one of those things. No, this is one of those things with marriage. You just have to adapt. Truly.
Right.
This is a give and take. So it might bug you, but you do things that bug her. So this is just something you guys just have to figure out.
I do.
True. So is it that big of a deal?
It's not, but I think I just need to get the app and I'll do it. I don't have the app on my phone, or I would start the vacuum. If I had the app on my phone.
I have the app.
Let's just see what she does.
I mean, we don't move everything. We just let Roomba do her thing.
Yeah.
And then like once a week, we vacuum and move everything. But we also don't have dogs that shed like that. So
yeah.
I can't. I think it's a little different situation.
Roomba does awesome. Like
Roomba does awesome.
Yeah. Are your Dobermans ears up or not?
Lexi is up. Leo's are down. I had no clue what an inhumane process pinning, is that what it's called? A dog's ears up. Yeah. I don't know what I thought. I don't know if we just thought that we glued them up. I don't know what I thought, but you have to get it done like around 9 weeks once that cartilage is still like soft or whatever.
Yeah.
So we did it, and I don't know, maybe other people have had better situations. We did not. Like the surgery was fine. It wasn't the vet's fault or anything, but they come home and they're taped with like popsicle sticks. Because what happens is they cut the ear. Well, you can do like a small cut, a medium cut, or a large cut. And then the ears need to learn how to stand up. So you put popsicle sticks in the ears, not down into the ear, but it's down there a little bit. And then you wrap. And then once a week until they heal, you have to take the dog back to the vet. They re-anesthetize it because it's so painful. You guys, it was terrible. So then they would try to win her over with a squeaky toy. So then for the first year of her life, she hated squeaky toys because she associated squeaky toys with her ears. Her ears got infected. They smelled. So we got her ears cropped in December, and it was like a 4 or 5 month process to train the ears. Finally, in April, I had it. I'm like, I don't care if both of her ears stand up. If one's down, one's up. If they're both down, I'm done. So I took out everything, and hers honestly, they look absolutely beautiful. Nice. But I don't think I would ever do it again. Yeah. It's a very inhumane process.
Yeah. I had both of my boxers done too. And I didn't, When they dock the tails, it's like don't they do the tails at like 2
That's
days
different. Old? They do that young. That doesn't bother me. Both of their tails are docked.
They get it at like a point where it's like there's like a knuckle or something right there. Yeah.
I mean,
but both of my boxers got their ears done. Yeah.
And I don't think I would ever do it again.
Cut them. Yeah. That wound was so sore. Like, so, yeah.
Guys, it's bad. And I mean, I always, obviously Leo's 3, we got him when he was like 1.5. Obviously I would never have done his ears, but I'm just saying, sometimes I pick his ears up and I'm like, oh my God, he would look like so cool with his ears cropped. But I mean, obviously I would never do that. Nope. Can't do it. I don't want to say I'll never do it again, but at first I don't think I would ever get Dobermans again. They're very, well, I would never get a girl Doberman again. There's European Dobermans and there's American Dobermans. European is what Lexi is. And European Dobermans, they're kind of built more like, almost like a Rottie, a little bit thicker, a little bit more like, oh, she's all muscle. And, but with that, and I didn't know all of this, I didn't do my research. I just wanted one and I got one. And she's very, she's protective. So she's constantly like, what? She just can't relax. Where Leo, the boy, he's an American and he's a boy, and he's just like, what? Huh? Like, oh, I just want to lay on you. That's all I want. Just pet me. Like, he's so sweet. But like the barking and the protection mode, that's like, it's all day. It's all day. And I know people in chat are sometimes like, oh, Julie, they're dogs, they bark. And I'm like, I know, but they bark all day. And we used to train Lexi with we never used the shock collar. We never had to, but it was the vibrating beeper collar. It does shock too if you need it, which we never used. But we would train her, but she hated that vibration. So she would stop barking. And it was so peaceful. Well, I don't know if Leo got abused with one of those collar. He sees that collar or he hears a beep and he shakes so incredibly badly. No. You would think that we were beating him. And it took me a few times to figure out like what, like every time he would hear a beep, he would be like, and I'm like, what the heck is going on here? Well,
Poor
I
guy.
think they shocked the shit out of him or something. I don't know what they did. So we can't use collars on Lexi anymore because it scares him. So we just have to deal with it. Just is what it is. It's just whatever. It's fine. So that was a long story about the ear crop, but yes, one cropped, one not.
Is Lexi your first Oatman?
Yes.
Yeah.
We had Italian Greyhounds before.
Oh, okay. The little ones.
My God, I want one so bad. So bad. Adorable. Best dog ever. Loved her to death.
Yeah.
Pocket size, could take her anywhere. Yeah. Loved her.
I think they're cool looking. The Italian
so
Greyhound.
Cool. Broke her leg twice, disaster, but
oh no.
Yeah, the very, very fragile dogs because their legs are like this and they're on stilts. Yeah, right, she got her leg. We're not sure. The first time we think maybe she got it stuck in the privacy fence between the two slats. She was like up on it, and we think she got it stuck between and she rolled. So that broke one. And then the second one, the same leg, she didn't realize we had put wood floors in the bedroom and she jumped down and we didn't even have time to like warn her, or I guess we didn't even think about it, thinking there's still carpet there. She jumped down, she slid, and then she broke the same leg twice.
Oh, poor girl.
Yeah, that was a disaster too. I've never heard a scream like that in my life. It was absolutely horrendous. It's a scream that has stuck with me for years. I mean, she's gone. We lost her a few years ago, but yeah. Anyway, super sweet dog. Super sweet.
Yeah.
A little sheddy, but not bad.
A little sheddy?
Yeah, a little bit, but little hair,
Yeah. So not on the dog topic, but as you were talking to me.
Yeah.
This was a topic that came up when I was with Ocean Moons the other night. What's your trick to look directly at a camera? Because whenever, like, I always find I'm not looking at the camera now, but like I can't look at this camera and talk. Here,
look at the camera. What are you looking at right now?
Now I'm looking at my camera.
That's fine. What do you normally see? Right now I'm looking at you. Yeah, I'm looking at you, and now I'm looking at the camera.
Okay, so where are my eyes now?
Me.
Are they straight though?
No, they're off to the left.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Okay.
When I don't have anybody on here with me, I look at the camera the entire time.
Do you?
But when I have somebody on here, I mean, obviously I'm not going to be looking at the camera. I'm going to look at you.
Yeah, I have a hard time talking up there and keeping my eyes straight.
Oh, I mean, now your eyes are straight. Now they're looking at me. Now they're straight.
I'm directly at the camera, but but
you don't have to.
Our show's always two people, so
it's always two people. Look at Karen.
I couldn't do this and
look at Karen. So I'm looking at you. I'm not going to look at a camera the whole time and not look at you.
Yeah.
And then if I was looking at the chat, I'm over here.
Yes. So if I look, even like when Karen will post a chat, and if I look down, then my eyes are really down.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. It bothered me at the beginning, especially sometimes I have to like read notes. And sometimes I'm like really like off, and it's like, you know what? It is what it is. It used to really bother me to the point that I was going to buy a camera that you can get these at Amazon. If this is truly a problem for you, you can get this on Amazon. They're not that much money. It's a camera that loops over and it will go into the middle. So it will literally be, I don't know, it'll be in the middle of your monitor, your screen.
Okay.
So you would literally be looking right here. And that's where your eyes would always be.
Right.
Because that's where the camera would be. But I don't know, I don't know if it's a good camera or anything. I don't know anything about it. But I was going to get that because for a while I told my husband, I'm like, I hate when I'm reading off of a screen because I'm like terrible at teaching. I'm really good at memorizing, but I'm terrible at like teaching. I'm not a teacher. I'm a doer. So when I talk to people about like ingredients, it's like, I know what the ingredients are, but for me to explain to you in a way that you'll understand, my brain just doesn't work that way. So I always have to like read. And sometimes it makes it look like, Julie, do you even know what you're talking about? And it's like, well, yeah, I know what I'm talking about, but I need to read. Exactly. And it bothered me for a while, but I don't care anymore. It just is what it is. Whatever.
It is. I just, lately, it's just been, whenever I glance up, I notice my eyes are always down there. And I'm like, I need a trick. So Moon says what she does is she shrinks her StreamYard thing down real small and puts it up in the view of the camera.
I don't even know how to do that.
I don't know how to do that either. I don't know.
All I know how to do is here. These are my choices. I can do that, that, and then the one I originally had.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know how to, oh, that got rid of you. I don't even know how to do that. I would have to ask her to, I don't know how to do that. Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Oh, well,
crazy.
I don't care.
Especially where, you know, we are always a duo. We're a duo. You know,
Yeah.
so I'm like, I had to figure out a way to, you know,
Look at Karen. I've never ever looked at, and I watch your show every time. I've never looked at you and been like, ooh, where is he looking? Like, that's weird. I've never thought that.
Okay, that's good to know.
I've never even thought about it.
Okay, perfect.
You're absolutely fine.
Then I won't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. That's the least of your problems. Don't worry about it. Anyway. All right.
Well, do you want to get on to your hair?
Yeah, we'll move on. But anyway, thank you for coming on. If you have any questions, seriously, obviously, you know how to get a hold of me.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Thanks for having me, Julie.
All right. Thank you.
Hopefully I'm not heading upstairs to enemy territory, but
oh no, I hope not, Stacey. No, it's okay. You'll be good. It's okay. I hope not.
She's good. She knows it's all in fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so. Anyway, all right. Thank you for being here. Harbor Lounge guys, go follow them.
Thanks for having me, Julie.
All right.
Bye.
Oops, I almost booted myself out. I almost ended the whole stream. I almost hit the red arrow. That wouldn't have been good. Oops. Anyway. All right, guys. Hi. Oh, I'm just going to go up a few chats and then I really need to go use the bathroom and then we will move on with the hair part. Hi, H. Nix. How are you? Did I miss anything? Should I go up? Were there any questions? I don't think I saw any questions. If there were any questions, just repost them, guys, because I missed the entire chat for the past half hour. Nanny goes, Julie, will you be my life relationship coach? Absolutely. I love helping people. Truly. Hi, Bolaschetti. Absolutely. Crispy Pickle. How are you? Nanny Goat said, Scotty, make sure you don't leave smears on the PHP bottles. That's true. I should have told him that. That's funny. Oh, I hope him and Stacy both use them. We don't need an argument over that. It's just BHP for God's sake. Well, Getty said she's at the beach watching a sunset. I love that. Good for you. So guys, I think in October, Barb the Cat said the White House had some events on the lawn. They had to cancel in Monument area during. Why, Barb the Cat? Or is there something going on? It's so nerve-wracking. I can't handle whatever. We're not going to get political, but I can't handle it. It's too much. Oh, because of the smoke? Is that what you mean? I thought you meant like there was some crazy person with a gun. I didn't know what you're talking about. You're talking about because of smoke. Maybe that's what you're talking about. Because yeah, okay. You're talking about smoke. I thought somebody was going crazy again. Okay. All right. I am going to go use my bathroom because I really have to go to the bathroom really bad. I've been drinking so much water today. I'll be right back. I have nothing to put on, so sorry, guys. Entertain yourself. I'll be right back. Be right back. Leonardo, hi, baby. You bark. You cannot go in there. You bark, Leo. Be a good boy. Be a good boy. Do not bark. Do not bark. Okay, Leo? Okay, no. Leo, no, baby, please. Leo, no. I can't handle the barking, sweetheart. No, come on. I love you. I know. It's okay. Just sit outside the door. No. Daddy will be home in a minute. I love you. Go have fun. They're freaking out because Robert's not here. That's why they want to be in here with me. It's like, You're fine. All right. Let me switch this around and then we will start. Okay. I'm moving my monitor. Okay. Hi, Coco. It's not Coco and Chloe, right? Is that different? Oh, crap. Coco and Chloe is different. Now I'm looking at the chat because I have the screen in front of me. So that's why my head's turned so far to the right. I'll fix it when I'm done. All right. So, guys, this is the thing. Let me bring my notes up. Two things we need to, first, we have to talk about this. People, after, actually, I privated my live on Tuesday because I think I confused more people with the toner. If you notice that, it's a different Coco, Heather. Oh, okay. I didn't know if Coco and Chloe changed her name. I didn't think she had, but I didn't know. Just wanted to make sure. Anyway. All right. So on Tuesday, I think I confused people with the toner. It's really not that complicated, you guys. We're going to spend 2 minutes on this and then we're moving on to the hair because I don't want to confuse anybody. And I don't even have it in here. We're not showing it again. We're not doing any of this. I just want to explain this to you guys. Remember when you're younger and your skin just has like that vibrance and it looks like young and like glowy? That is because your skin sheds quicker. Your dead cells shed quicker when you're younger. As you age, it sheds slower because the cells clump together. And a lot of it's because of dehydration. The enzymes that are used to break those cells down to give you that glowy look comes from the cell turnover. Without hydration, the enzymes can't do their job. So as we age, you lose that glow. The reason people use acidic toners, be it the one like from The Ordinary, which is like a 7% glycolic, which is it's going to be a little harsher than mine. Whatever your toner you're using, the toner does the job that your skin can't do anymore. So when you were younger, your skin could do that cell turnover. As you age, your skin it can still do it. It takes longer. It's just not as efficient at it. So a toner with triple acid or 2 acids or 1 acid, it's doing the job that your body can't do anymore or your skin can't do anymore. So what it goes in and it breaks all of that. It dissolves all of those bonds that are making your skin dull, and it breaks all of those bonds down. And then the cell turnover kicks in again, and now you have glowy skin again. So that is the purpose of, and I've gotten so many messages about this, you guys. That's why I'm addressing again. I don't have dementia. I'm not repeating myself. I'm doing this because I got so many questions about this. Okay. So that is why, do you need a toner? No, of course not. You don't need one. But if your skin is looking dull, if it's looking dry, dehydrated, this can break those bonds that is making your skin look all of the above. All right. There's no rules for using this toner, except you cannot use it with copper. No different than with the CE Frulic. You can't use that with copper either, because the L-ascorbic acid does not play well with low pH products. It separates the peptide. We're not going down that road again tonight. It doesn't matter. You can't use low pH products with copper. I don't care if it's Bay Harbor Beauty or whatever. You cannot use low pH. Low pH is L-ascorbic acid, lactic acids, glycolic acids, salicylic acids. Can't do it with copper. Not just my copper, anybody's copper. All right. So that's why I said use the toner in the morning. If you don't use a copper serum, then use the serum at night. I'm sorry, I screwed up on what I just said. If you don't use a copper, use the toner at night. If you do use a copper, use the toner in the morning. That's the only rule. You can use this toner. I'm talking about the triple acid brightening. You can use it with the advanced retinoid renewal cream. You can use it with EGF. You can use it with everything except copper. That's it. Okay. So I'm sorry for whoever I confused. That was never my intention. So the sale ends tonight, Glow 15. If you want it, the sale ends tonight. It's literally been running for like a week and a half. I mean, at some point I have to turn it off. So we're ending it tonight. I mean, maybe tomorrow, but probably not. I'm probably going to end it tonight. Okay. Now we are going to talk about why I feel everybody is probably here. This. Any questions? Hang on, before I do that, let me make sure there's no. I'm going to move my screen yard back over after I'm done talking to you guys about this. I know my head's very turned right now. Coco said, what has copper in it? Well, when something has copper in it, it's going to list. Copper is called, if you have, first, copper is usually blue. So if you have a serum, depending on the percentage they put in it, it's going to be a lighter blue. You know what, Coco, so I can address your question, let me go get my copper so you know exactly what copper looks like. Hang on, let me just go grab the bottle. Hang on one second. Okay. So Coco asked what has copper in it. A copper serum will usually have copper on the front of the label because people want, like brands want you to know that you're getting a copper serum. So it's usually not a secret. Now, the color blue is going to be different for, that's the color of copper. If you get a copper serum, now it can be a little bit lighter. I am pretty heavy-handed with the copper within the boundaries of the manufacturer guidelines. But this is what a copper serum is going to look like. It might be a little bit lighter. If you buy a copper serum that is like almost white, you are getting gypped badly with copper. Copper should be Smurf blue. They call it Smurf blood. Okay. So it's going to, what copper goes by is GHKCU. Tripeptide-1. If that's on your label, that is what copper, that's what, if you have GHKCU tripeptide-1 on your label, then you have a copper serum. Copper is anti-aging. Here, I wrote down copper, it repairs, it firms. Copper is a peptide and it tells your skin cells to be like, ooh, you're not making enough collagen. You're not making enough, like your skin's becoming lax. You know, when you pull it back, it's not snapping back like it used to. That's what a tripeptide-1 copper can do. It puts that bounce back in your skin. It takes time. It's not going to happen overnight, guys. It's not even going to happen in a week. It takes usually like a few months for that to kind of start repairing itself. Will it ever go back to the way you were when you were in your 20s? Of course not. But can it help it? Yes, absolutely. So it makes your skin smoother, firmer. Again, it's a peptide. It tells your cells to be like, hey, you're not making enough collagen. Step it up. Make that collagen. And if you buy a serum that is formulated correctly with the correct penetration enhancers in there, it will get down far enough in your skin to do what it needs to do. You got to make sure it's got the right ingredients in. You can't just buy a serum that's like haphazardly put together because you're just wasting your money. All right. So that is what a copper serum is. So what has copper in it? A copper serum. Coco said I sucked in science. That's all right. That's why you're here. Nanny Goat This, did you mean this looks like semen sample? Yeah, maybe a little. You know, my husband dropped a little thing off before he left. I'm just joking. That's so gross. That was a terrible joke. FDA, do not listen. That's a joke. You guys really want lube that bad? Oh my God. I can't. Can I? No, and you do not look like Smurfs. You guys literally, here, well, let me show you this one more time. It totally goes in clear. The copper is literally 1% of the entire 100% formula. 1%. You're not going to turn blue, I promise. Coco said, I need a chart of all the products to use in order. Go to the website, Coco. It's there. It's at the very top of the website. What's it called, guys? I forget. It's at the top in the, I don't have my website up. Somebody can post the website. It's at the top. It says like order to use products or something. I have everything listed out for you. And if you ever have a question, you message me. Trust me, people do it all day, every day, and I don't mind at all. Oh, there you go. Dr. Trey posted it for you. Perfect. Or Heather, whoever. Thank you, whoever did it. Perfect. Awesome. All right. Now let's go to the hair thing. And I know we've done a couple shows on this. So, I mean, I'm going to spend a little bit of time on it because we do have some new people. But all right, we already talked about the toner. All right, so we already know this. I'm only going to touch on this for a minute. As we age, hormones, estrogen, the follicles themselves slow down for whatever reason. A lot of people, men and women, different form of hair thinning. Men do it, as we know, like more here, they get a receding hairline, but women get a receding hairline as well. Women start thinning out. We already know all of this. We don't need to go into why. Honestly, people are like, I don't care why, I just want it fixed. So that's cool. We can do this. So what I put in, and I'll show you guys the texture of this in 1 minute. Just let me get through this and then I'll show you that. I used 3 different peptides in this. Biotinol, tripeptide 1. It strengthens the anchor that holds each hair in its root. So the hair holds on and sheds less. So you're brushing your hair, you're shampooing your hair, and you just have like a lot more hair coming out. This peptide helps the follicle hold on to the hair better. So that is one peptide I put in this. Second peptide, acetyl tetrapeptide 3. It strengthens the base. It strengthens the base the hair grows from. So it comes in thicker and fuller. That's what the second peptide does. Third peptide, copper peptide. Different kind of peptide. It's not tripeptide 1. It's not going to be as, it is blue, but it's not going to be as blue as this. All right. As you can tell, it's not going to be as blue. It wakes up sleepy roots and pulls blood flow up to feed them so strands grow back stronger and thicker. So now you've lost the hair. You want it to grow back. This helps it grow back thicker and fuller. That's what it does. And we're going to touch on the ordinary serum in a minute. I might need to go get water. We're going to touch on the ordinary serum, hair serum in a minute, because I know a lot of you use it and there's nothing wrong with it. It's a good formula. I'm not going to bash it at all. It's actually a good formula. I'm just going to tell you why mine's different. Then you can choose which one you want. So I put caffeine. Caffeine boosts the blood flow, the same as for skincare. Caffeine, we all know what it does. Niacinamide. Oh, you're going to recognize a lot of these things. It's the same things I put in a lot of my face products. Niacinamide, it supports circulation and strengthens the scalp. Adenosine, it's a gentle growth signal that nudges resting roots back into growing phase. And that's where a lot of I'm not going to say every, because I don't know every skincare brand, or I don't know every hair care brand out there, but a lot, they only address like one issue. They'll maybe address like the peptide, so you get the growth, but they're also not taking care of your scalp. But to me, they like go hand in hand. You have to, in my opinion, and this is the way I think, like, I don't know if hair can ever be fully like healthy if you don't have a healthy scalp. So, I mean, yeah, there's scrubs out there and there's charcoal scrubs and all this other stuff, but I just feel like you have to like have a healthy scalp to make that hair healthy, which makes that follicle healthy. And then the peptides come in. And to me, it's just like everything works together. So that's just how my brain works. So that's why I added all of the above. Do I have water in here? Yes, hang on. Okay, so now let's talk about the ordinaries, because I know, again, I said it before, a lot of people use the ordinaries. It's a good priced, all of the ordinary stuff is good priced, right? The ordinary, we share a few of the same ingredients. What ones do they share? We share 2 of the same peptides, but I don't know which ones. Oh, they don't have copper in theirs. So they use the first 2, that biotinol and the tetrapeptide 3. The ordinary has those 2. So that's good. I love that. They do not have the copper. So the ordinaries does not have the copper. I believe they have caffeine. I'm trying to read my notes. Yeah, they have caffeine in theirs. But like that's literally where like our similarities end. They don't have the adenosine. They don't have the niacinamide. They don't have any, in my opinion, ordinary lacks like the scalp health. The caffeine, yeah, I'll give them that. But they lack like that scalp health. So very different formulas, very different formulas. And also I did a little research, like how is the ordinary so cheap? Face and hair, like how are they so cheap? And Claude told me that it's because first they were bought out by Estee Lauder, so they can make stuff in like such huge big batches, which I could never even begin to do. Like they probably buy like stuff by the tons. Like I just don't do that. I don't. So again, they can buy bigger amounts, which is always cheaper when you buy it. Like I buy it in bulk, but they buy it in like mambo jumbo bulk. So that's why they're cheaper. Plus they were bought out by Estee Lauder. So there's clearly like, it's a huge company. And that's just their motto. They want to sell more and keep their price down, like literally almost at cost. But I don't want like an assembly line skincare company. Like I really don't. And we talked about this when I first created Bay Harbor. I talked about the ordinary. I'm like, should I do like an ordinary kind of business plan where it's just like one after the other, you know, good percentages, good ingredients, but just not quite as, I don't know. I don't know how the ordinary works, but to me, I take a lot of time with my formulas and I put a lot of thought into them. And I'm not saying the ordinary doesn't, but just different. You know what I mean? I would never use dropper bottles. Now for the hair one, I might for the hair, but for a face, I would never, ever use like a dropper bottle. The whole bacteria thing, I just can't do it. Anyway, so they're just cheaper, which is great. Good for them. This is not my thing. Second one, last one we're going to talk about is Rogaine. And actually, I don't know if she's here right now. I'm not going to throw her under the bus if she is here. It doesn't matter. Somebody had messaged me about their son, and their son had been using Rogaine, and like the results were awesome, you guys. Like Rogaine works. I don't think any of us can like argue that Rogaine does work, but at what cost? Because some people can't tolerate it. Some people can actually start getting hair growth on their face from Rogaine. Some of it is because it drips down, but some of it is because that minoxidil gets in your bloodstream and it can literally cause hair growth on your face. Again, it's not a high percentage, not saying it's going to happen to you, but it can happen. Another reason this person wanted her son to be in the trial for this new hair serum was because and this is on the box for minoxidil, it like can literally affect your cat. And this was what the lady, I'm not going to say who it was, but this is what the lady said. Her son was using Rogaine. Let me get down to my notes on that. Her son, let me address the unwanted facial hair. It's what I just said. Even rubbed on your scalp, a little bit of it absorbs into your bloodstream and can wake up hair follicles elsewhere, like on your face, like the cheeks or upper lip. Women tend to notice this the most. So not saying it's going to happen to you with Rogaine, but it can happen to you. But what was this lady's big issue? Where are my notes on the cat? Oh, here we go. Minoxidil, which is what's in Rogaine. It's an over-the-counter drug. This is like, I cannot put drugs in my skincare. I can't. FDA would never allow it. You cannot. That's why I can't make claims. I can never be like, copper is going to do X, Y, or Z. You cannot make claims. Minoxidil is, I'm sure maybe there's others, I don't know. But minoxidil is one of the few, if the only, FDA approved over the counter, like it's an actual prescription type of drug, even though it's not a prescription. You know what I mean? It's not, Rogaine isn't a cosmetic serum at all. It's a drug. It's a drug. Minoxidil. It's an over-the-counter drug that actually FDA approved to regrow hair, and it works. It's the most proven thing in the whole, like out of all of these, minoxidil probably does work like the best. But face hair, and a lot of people are scared because when you go to bed and you put minoxidil on and you have a cat, the minoxidil can literally harm your cat. I wish I should have gone into more detail about this. Let me read what I wrote about this. Yep, right here. Minoxidil is genuinely toxic to cats. Even a lick of treated skin can be fatal because their bodies can't break it down, meaning the cat's body can't break it down. The ASPCA logged 701 minoxidil calls, most of them cats, and every recorded death was a cat. So, and again, Rogaine has this on their bottle. This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. So this was one of the reasons that this lady said, my son's wife will not let him use Rogaine anymore, and she wanted him to be part of this trial. So does Rogaine work? Yeah, but if you don't have a cat, I wouldn't worry about it. So anyway, so that's the two I listed, Rogaine and The Ordinary. All right, so here, I will show you the texture. Let me move my screen back over because I'm done with my notes. Come back to me. There we go. Okay, so I think looking at this, I am going to add a little bit more copper to this now that I look at it. It doesn't look like I added like the right amount, but it should be a lot more blue than this. But I'm just showing you this tonight for the consistency. This isn't like the finished formula. I'm just showing you the consistency. So this is the hair formula. So what you're going to do is I am going to probably do it in a dropper bottle. So it's going to be in a glass dropper bottle. You're going to drop it on your, you guys know where. There's going to be directions, but like up here, you're going to rub it in and you're going to let it absorb. There's 0 oil in this. There's hyaluronic acid and there's water. The hyaluronic acid is what's giving it this little bit of thickness. So that's what's giving it the thickness so that when you put it in your hand, it doesn't like roll off. So I don't know how much of this I should be rubbing on my hand, but whatever. We're not going to keep rubbing it on my hand. Anyway, that's the consistency. It's already gone. There's no shine left behind. It's not going to leave you greasy. I've been putting it on my hair. I'm going to have my son start using it tomorrow. We are going to reformulate it because again, looking at this, I don't think there's enough copper in it, but whatever. I'm showing you this tonight because I wanted you guys to see the consistency of it. So there's no grease. There's nothing. It's literally completely dry. So you guys don't have to worry about waking up the next morning with greasy hair. It's not going to happen. Completely hyaluronic acid base. Hi, honeybee. Hi, Miss Abibable. How are you? Okay, let me go back up to the top. I see things I want to read. For those of you that messaged us, texted us, most was text. You're going to be getting email. That's a lie. You're going to be getting a text. And then as long as you guys are okay with it and you tell me it's okay, I mean, I'm not going to share your numbers with anybody. That's not what I mean. But you know how you can do like a group text? It doesn't show anybody's number, but I'm going to do a group text just so we can all be on the same page. And then it's going to be the rules. And then each one of you we're going to have to sign. It's not like a contract, but I don't know what else to call it. It's going to just kind of be like what I need out of you and like what you can expect. So kind of just like an agreement. You know what I mean? So you're going to get this, but hey, this is what I need from you. And if that's not something you guys can keep up, like within the first month, if if you guys can't keep up with it for like whatever reason, then you just will not continue on with the second month. You know what I mean? That's how it's going to do. So like there's going to be pictures that you have to send us. And again, nothing will be posted. There's not going to be any like, oh, this is Julie's hair. I'm not doing that. Not at all. Now, will we do every 3 or 4 week, like StreamYard or Zoom? However many, I think I have to do Zoom because I think StreamYard only does 10. Yeah, because then I can actually see you guys on myself because I need to make sure this is working. If not, I need to go fix it. So anyway, that's all going to be spelled out in the text that I send you guys. And then we'll just go from there. If you get the text and you're like, I don't want to do this, whatever, it's totally cool. Just let me know. Not a problem at all. No hard feelings. I mean, my ideal thing was 10 people, but I think we have like 15, which is fine. Because then if some people drop out, that's like whatever. I'm going to end up with 10 or 11 people, you know. Coco said, so you need to use 3 serums? Oh, no, I never said that. Did I say that? I never said that. No. What's making her say that? Coco, no. So cleanse your face. You don't have to use any serum if you don't want to. Truly, you don't have to. Cleanse your face. To me, like the essence kind of is like the best of both worlds. The Hydro Plump Longevity Essence comes in a 4-ounce bottle. So it's going to last longer than like a 1-ounce bottle of serum. And it has a lot of awesome antioxidants in it. It has so many awesome hydrators in it. That's the Hydro Plump Longevity Essence. So you could literally go from cleanse to essence to moisturizer. You do not need to use a serum if you don't want. It's totally your choice. You definitely don't need to use 3 serums. Now, if you're like, no, I really want like a vitamin C serum. Okay. So we would figure out where a vitamin C serum would fit into your regimen. You know what I mean? So you go to the website, you figure out like what sounds good to you. If you have questions, you can message me and then we can figure it out from there. But you absolutely do not need 3 serums. No. Were you talking about for that sale? Is that where this question is coming from? Because that sale is over. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. I meant the hair serums. Oh, no, Coco. No. What I'm saying is there's 3 peptides inside of this serum. 1 hair serum. That's all. I don't even sell more than that. Right now, I'm not selling any. We have to do a whole trial first. So no, 1 hair serum. And in that hair serum were those 3 peptides I talked about, along with the scalp, the panthenol and the hyaluronic acid and the caffeine and niacinamide, all of those that I listed, that's all in one serum. So that's it. No, one serum. I thought you were talking about your face. I'm like, I never said that. No, one serum. And I have to look. I don't know if people sell these serums in 1 or 2 ounces. I kind of feel like 2 ounces, but I don't know. I have to figure that out. Dirty Water Diva said, I've only used the caffeine since 3 days ago, nothing noticeable yet with the Ordinary. What's in the caffeine? I want to look at something. I want to look at the how do I don't even know how to open this without screwing you guys up. Hang on. There we go. All right, let me look at something. I want to bring up the caffeine from the Ordinary. Well, I mean, 3 days isn't enough time for any serum, in my opinion. Let me look at the ingredients in their caffeine serum. And I know the Ordinary, so many people are drawn to that because of the price. I get it. Trust me, I totally get it. But, well, let me look at the ingredients before I say anything. I mean, I can't even imagine their distribution center. I like literally can't even imagine it. All right, I'll show you guys what she's talking about. I just had to bring it up. All right, here we go. Here's the serum she's talking about. All right, let's see what's in this. All right, caffeine, which we already know. It's, oh, is this for eye only? Is this advertised as an eye serum? Maltodextrin is just a thickener that does nothing. Glycerin, I mean, we all know what that is. Propanediol, they're both humectants. That this is an antioxidant. I can't even pronounce it, but this one right here, that's an antioxidant. It's supposed to reduce dark circles. I don't know if it does. I've never worked with it. Hyaluronic acid, we all know what that does. Now, oxidized glutathione, that's kind of a funny thing. And I used to work with glutathione, but then I stopped. And the reason I stopped, because I almost feel like brands put it on their, I almost feel like, my opinion, I almost feel like brands put this on their ingredient list as like because I don't want to say everybody, but a lot of people have heard of glutathione, right? And it's a really good ingredient. But the problem with glutathione is it's too large of a molecule to even get down into your skin where it needs to get to do what it's supposed to do. You know what I mean? So I used to work with glutathione. I worked with it for maybe like 3 months. And then I'm like, this is stupid. Like, why am I buying it? And why are you paying for it when it's not on paper? It sounds awesome, but it's too big to do what it's supposed to do. So I took it away. All right. Soybean extract, whatever, pentylene glycol. Okay. This is what I thought. This is my thing with the Ordinary. Nothing wrong with this brand. But Dirty Water Diva said, I don't see it doing anything. And after 3 days, I don't know if you're going to see any skincare brand doing anything. I don't know. Probably not. But this is my thing with the Ordinary. So out of this huge list, and I know it's $9, and that's awesome. Great. This is my thing. This whole list, there's literally caffeine. You guys, caffeine is so cheap. You can buy a lot of caffeine powder for a very cheap price. Probably for the Ordinary, probably pennies to put into this product. Okay. Glycerin, cheap. This is a thickener. There's nothing in this. I've never worked with this, so I can't speak to this. I don't even know. So I'll even say this is an okay ingredient. I'll just give it to them. But hyaluronic acid is a good ingredient. But the only reason they're using hyaluronic acid is as a thickener to go with this. That's why they're using that. All the rest of these, you guys, soybean seed, okay. Pentylene glycol, not doing anything for your skin. This is another thickener, hydroxyethyl cellulose. It's a thickener. This is another thickener, polyacrylate cross polymer 6. It's a thickener. Xanthan gum. It's a thickener. Lactic acid. This is not helping your skin. I know you're like, oh, well, it has lactic acid in it, and Julie's new toner has lactic acid in it. My lactic acid has 3% in it. This is probably at like 0.5%. They're using this as a pH adjuster. They're not using this to help your eyes. Trust me, they're not doing that. Let me look at this. I don't know what this is. Let me look up this one. I will give credit where credit is due, but I don't know what this is. PHYDROACETIC acid. It's a preservative. Yeah. Okay. Nothing to do with your skin at all. Okay. There's not, oh my God, it's so frustrating. The only thing that saves the ordinary is their price. That's it. So, you know what? You're not going to see results with this product, in my opinion. You're not going to. No. Actually, I am curious about this one. Let me look at this epigalactic. Let me look it up. I want to see what the reviews are on using this. I use a totally different ingredient for dark circles. I don't use this. OCATECHINGALLATYL glucoside. Dark circle review. Okay, it does say it's effective at reducing dark circles caused by hyperpigmentation, inflammation, and poor vascular circulation. Okay. So there you go. So out of that entire ingredient list, you had caffeine and this. And I get it, it's $9, but I don't know. Let me know. I hope it works for you. I do. Scotty has good hair. Seriously. That's very unusual for a man. Thank you, Heather. That's a matter of an opinion. I don't know. Not everybody probably feels that way, but who knows? Honeybee said, menopause making my hair so thin, so drastically, it even changes texture. It's embarrassing and I hate it. I'm sorry. I know. It does. It changes the texture. It's what I said a minute ago. It has to do with the hydration, with the whole estrogen, and we already know, right? Your body's just not making the hydration like it used to, and everything dries out, right? It sucks. And that's why I felt like it was so important to put scalp health into this. Serum for your hair. I'm so used to saying skin. That's why I felt it was so important to also address scalp health. Like, I don't get why companies just do peptides and address the thinning or the hair shedding part of it. To me, if you don't have a healthy scalp, I don't know if hair's going to grow. And again, this is what the trial's for. We're going to figure it out. But in my mind, it just didn't make sense. Yeah, Heather, I think a dropper makes sense too. And I hate doing that because I almost feel like, ooh, Julie, double standard. You always said you wouldn't do a dropper. Yeah, for your skin. I've said it before, you do a dropper, it hits the tip of your hand, and then you're putting that dropper back in the bottle. But I mean, then you can break out, you can get acne, but I don't know. And maybe I'm wrong, but there's no, how else would I get this hair serum out. Even if I did, you know, like when you go and get color and they do that bottle with like the pointy tip on it and you like weave your hair, even that is going to touch your scalp. But I guess that's not going back into the bottle though. I have to think about that. I just know the majority of the hair serums out there are dropper bottle. I have to think about that. Shirley said, I can't tolerate Rogaine, at least topical. I haven't tried the pill version. There's something about like taking a pill version of anything if you don't need to. Now, if all else fails in a pill, like a pill version is like your last alternative, God bless you. I say go for it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about it to even have a comment. So I'll be quiet. But Dr. Trey, I have a question about that. You said Rogaine is a lifelong commitment. Once you stop using it, you'll lose the hair you gained. Isn't that true with any? Like even mine, isn't that true? Or is it if you can get the scalp back in shape, there's less chance of hair thinning and falling out? I was thinking about that today too. It's like, this is what my brain all day long, this is my brain. And it's like, because somebody else said that to me. They're like, well, Rogaine, once you stop using it, just like with the eyelash serum, right? Once you stop using that eyelash serum, after a few weeks, you're going to start losing your eyelashes again. And I get that. Well, then I don't know if my serum is going to be any different for my hair. So is it once you start thinning, unless you can get your hormones under control with with hormones prescribed by your doctor with like the correct estrogen and progesterone and testosterone and all of that. I get it. I don't know. I feel like all hair serums are a permanent, like, I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong. B. Anderton said, don't you lose the hair that grew back once you stop using it also? Heather said, Julie, I truly love that hair color. Oh, my hair color? Thank you. And you know what's funny, Heather, is I got this done yesterday and I did wash it because we went to dinner last night. And then I had to wash it today because I woke up with like atrocious bedhead. I don't know what I did last night, but I hope I had some fun because I woke up with like crazy hair. And so then I had to wash it again. And then tomorrow's my birthday. So I'm going to have to wash it again tomorrow. But as I wash it, I notice the highlights are starting to pop through already. So yeah, I'm not mad at it. Heather said, don't keep putting it on your hands. I just did it once. I know. I just wanted to show you guys. Actually, I told you guys, we're probably going to start this like early to mid-August. My son will probably start it a little bit earlier just because it's here. So I will definitely keep you guys updated, but actually part of me just wants him to start with you guys. So I don't know. I might just make him wait. We'll see. Heather, I mean, this is a lot of pressure, guys. I hope it works. Like in my mind, I'm like, well, why would it not work? Because I know some of you have had good results with the Ordinary. And it's like, I'm using 2 of the same peptides they're using, plus I'm using even more. So to me, like, why would this not work? But again, I don't know. We have to wait and see. No promises. Maynard said, when to be used, after shampoo, conditioning, styling, or at night? Maynard, I would use it at night. That's the directions I'm going to put on it. I'm going to use it a few times and I'm going to let you guys know how it like works before I finalize the directions. I'm going to use it myself a few times and I'm going to see if I use it and then I style my hair, does it make my hair look like weird or gross or greasy or whatever? I don't think it will, but I don't know. So if that's the case, I'm going to say use it at night. But it might be that you can use it whenever you want. We're going to have to figure that out. I'll get back to you on that. I will sign on the dotted line, Julie. I'm really behind, aren't I? Oh my gosh, let me get caught up. Jeez, oh Pete, I talked about that forever ago. I know, I'm catching up. I'm going. Oh, Dr. Trey's not here. Let me ask Claude that question. Because is Dr. Trey here? Because I think this is about the ordinary caffeine product. Oh, yeah. When I was reading that, yes, that was about the ordinary. For those who weren't here for that show, it's fairy dusting. Yeah, and the ordinary is not fairy dusting. Like, I don't think they're fairy dusting at all. I just think that it's very basic. You know what I mean? Like, if you ask me how much would I charge for that caffeine, I would probably sell it for like $14. Like, I don't think I would be much higher than them because it's that basic of a formula. Like my formulas, I definitely do not have some huge long ingredient list. Like I don't want that either. But am I going to add more than the ordinary? Yeah, I am. So that's all. But I'm not bashing the ordinary for the price and for what you get. But this is my thing. It's like you're spending $9, which is not a lot, but to some people it is. But in the realm of skincare, it's not a lot. But if it doesn't work or if it doesn't do, I would rather put that $9 toward something that does work. And it doesn't even have to be Bay Harbor. It can be whatever. But then I think of, guys, this is my brain. But then I think of other brands and their eye creams, because this is an eye cream, right? Is this an eye cream? I think this is an eye cream. It has to be. Yeah, it's an eye serum. So then other brands, like they're $100 for like a half ounce of an eye serum. Now, I think that's nuts the other way. So I think $9 is kind of like, you going to do anything? But then I think $100 is nuts. So I just feel like there has to be a happy medium, inter BHB. That's all I'm saying. All right, let me ask Claude a question. Hang on. Oh, no, Claude. You need to come over here. Let me ask Claude a question. Claude, I have a question for you, Claude. Once you stop using Rogaine, your hair starts becoming thin again. Is that true with any hair serum, even the one that I am formulating? Claude, do your work. I'm drinking Red Bull at 8 o'clock at night, you guys. I'm going to be up all night long. Maybe I should switch to water. All right, let me keep reading the chat till he does this. Hi, Catherine. She said, I'm back. I will have to go back and listen. Why do I feel like my hair has gotten better? Has gotten better with perimenopause? Good. I love that. I hope that's true. I'd have to look back at a picture. Do I have a picture of you, Catherine? I know I saw you guys last Saturday, but I don't know if I really paid attention to your hair. I don't know. I have to go back and find a picture of you. Heather said it makes sense to do a dropper bottle. I think so too. Okay, so this was my question to Claude. I said, once you stop using Rogaine, your hair starts becoming thin again. Is that true with any hair serum, even the one I'm formulating? He said, honestly, yes. And I'll tell you why. Because it's true of essentially this is what I thought, every topical hair product, meaning mine included. All right, let me just read the whole paragraph. I was going to pick and choose, but let me just read the whole thing. He said, none of them give you a permanent change you get to keep after you stop. They're maintenance. You use them to keep the benefit the same way skincare works. Stop, and over time, your hair drifts back to whatever. And, you know, that makes sense. Like, if we use good skincare and then, like, we stop, like, could you imagine what my face would look like if I just stopped all skincare? Like, in, like, what, 3 or 4 months? Could you imagine? That's not a test I'm willing to do. No way. But I get that. You stop using good skincare and you kind of go back to the beginning, right? No different with this. So it makes sense. Unfortunately, I think this is just with Rogaine, with Ordinary, with mine, with whatever. I just think you have to keep using it. Unfortunately, that's just you're scared. I literally almost shit my pants.
Nothing. Love you. Bye. One more day till you're old.
He's like, I'm not even going to make it to my birthday. I'm going to die tonight because he just almost gave me a heart attack. I didn't even know he was home. Okay, that just scared the shit out of me. Okay, anyway. Okay. They said, but there's a real difference in how it fades. And this is, okay, so he said, this is Claude, Rogaine and minoxidil, it reverses. You can actually shed the hair you gained, often within a few months of stopping, because your hair follicles become dependent on the drug to stay in the growth phase. It can be noticeable, sometimes upsetting, or sometimes an upsetting drop. A cosmetic serum, such as the one like the Ordinary or the one I'm doing, Claude said, there's no, he called it dread shed. That's funny. There's no dread shed. You simply stop getting the ongoing support. Oh, that makes sense. I'll explain this to you guys. I get this. The circulation boost, the scalp health, the follicle signals. So your hair gradually returns to its normal baseline, no abrupt loss. Okay, so what he's saying, for those of you that have used Rogaine or minoxidil, it's like an abrupt halt. You actually shed the hair you gained, often within a few months of stopping it. But with a serum with like the peptides in it, like mine or Ordinary or all the other ones on the market, there's no shed. You simply stop getting ongoing support. So it's not going to be, from what he's saying, I've never used Rogaine. I don't know, but you'll actually see the shed with Rogaine. With these other peptides, your hair is just going to slowly like just stop getting the new growth, but you're not going to get some dreaded shed. So that's good. That's good to know. See, I'm learning as we go. Oh my God. He said the permanent fix for thinning hair is a hair transplant. Go to it, guys. Go get a hair transplant. What the heck, Claude? That's crazy talk. So, I mean, yeah, in a way, guys, I hate to say this, but if you want thicker hair, these are not something you're just going to be like, use it for 6 months and be done. Which I hate to say that to you. I wish it was a fix, but it's not. So there you go. Okay. Barbara the Cat said, Julie, on your next Get Ready With Me, can you add in Jane Iredale makeup products? Thinking of buying the skin. Yeah, I have 0 Jane Iredale, so I would have to like buy some. I don't have any Jane Iredale products. I told you at the salon I used to go to in San Antonio, they sold them, but I think in San Antonio, I used a few of her products, but I don't have any now, but I could. Coco said, I just ordered 3 products and I have the eye cream already. I'm psyched. Did you not want the eye cream again? Do you want to take it off? Did you make a mistake? I can fix it. Yeah, I've never tried Jane Iredale. No, I mean, I have. I tried one of their foundations, but for me not to rebuy it, I don't know if I liked it. Coco said, I gave up on hair products. I use Blottify hair fibers. What are those? Let's look at those. I don't know what that is. Blottify hair fibers. Oh, haha. Do you know what this is, Dr. Trey? This is exactly what I showed you the other day. Dr. Trey asked me the other day if I or Heather had ever used like a root touch-up. And this is exactly what I told her I've used here. So I have used this here. I'll show you guys. This. Oh. So, oh, I had to stage. Okay. So it helps cover your grays and stuff if you don't have time to go to the salon or whatever. But it also does like some fibers, right? Is that how this works? I haven't used this in a long time. Yeah, it's our hair thickening fibers, completely conceal thinning hair in seconds, made from superior plant-based fibers. This formula binds to existing hair. Yeah. So I use this. Maybe I was using it wrong. Maybe I was wrong, Dr. Trey. I use this to cover my grays. Is that what I was supposed to not use this for? Oh God, did I use the wrong thing? No, this is for roots too, right? Right? Okay, well, whatever. Maybe I used it wrong, but I used it for root touch-up. But anyway, here's pictures. So it like fills it in. So it gives the illusion that you're not as thin. And it gets really good reviews. Anyway, that's what she's talking about. That's funny. Maybe I was using it wrong. Oops. Context Not Foolery said, my scalp is itchy and my hair is rough. Well, I hate it. I'm just a BB. Yeah, my scalp is itchy and my hair is rough. Why is your scalp itchy? Was it always itchy? Or is that like, I don't know how old you are, but is that like a menopause thing, or are you not old enough for that? Have you just always had itchy scalp? Interesting. Heather said same. You guys both have itchy scalp? Huh. Do not encourage him, Heather. He's in trouble. He literally just Seinfeld me and opened the door like that. Context that Fillery said, take my hormones, take my sex life, take my weight gain, but my hair, don't mess with my hair. Yeah. Catherine said, I've always had a sick hair, but never did. I have it as long as I have it now, even though when Heather saw me, I had just cut off 4.5 inches. Wow. When my hair curls better, everything, it just has texture. You cut 4 inches off your hair last week? That's crazy. Thanks. I don't have 4 inches to cut off. B. Anderton, Julie, with yours, could you possibly get to a good spot and then maybe not have to use it every day? That is true, B. Anderton. Absolutely. We could totally. And this is what we need to figure out together. But yeah, absolutely. I think you're going to have to use it every day. In my opinion, I think of it this way. Like, even with my eyelash serum, like I use it every day for like a few weeks, and then I go into like a maintenance mode. And I think I know a hair is not going to be any different. So you're going to have to use it. And this is stuff we're going to have to figure out together. We're going to have to use it every day for, let's say, 4 weeks or 6 weeks. And then I think we can gradually like back it down to like from 7 days to maybe 3 days. You know what I mean? Now, if 3 days is like, ooh, I'm not seeing good results, then we're going to have to bump it up to 4 days. Almost like Retin-A. We're going to have to figure out like what works for us. Like 7 days of Retin-A is too much for me, but I can use 3 days. Nope, too much. I got to drop it down to 2 days, or nope, I can go to 4 days. We're going to have to figure this out. Truly telling you guys, with skincare, I got it down. I get it. I got it. But hair care, we are. I'm going to have to kind of listen to you guys. I really am. You guys are driving this ship, not me. Claude is quite obviously a man. I mean, I think Claude's a man. I call him Claude. I think he's a man. I think Claude is a man name. Maybe that's why distinguished ladies keep their hair short. I think more women have long hair than short. I see more women with long hair than short. At least that's what I think. I don't look good in long hair. That's the only reason I don't have it. Oh, okay, Coco. I just want to make sure you didn't have to change it. Sometimes people order things and they're like, oh, I realized I already had one. I don't need it. It's like, oh, okay. Catherine said, everyone jumps on a plane to Turkey to get a hair transplant. Are you serious? I didn't know that either. Let me try to now that he's home, maybe the dogs will be good. Let me try. They're scratching on the door. Come on. You're not going to be left out, Leo. You're a good boy. Okay. Please don't knock the desk. Please don't knock the desk. I love you. Shh. You got to be good. You got to be good. You got to be good. I love you. Want to say hi to everybody? Okay. Hang on. There. Okay. I love you. Go be a good boy. I love you. I would show you. Oh, hang on. I almost shut down the live again. I would show you Lexi, but she's on the other side of the desk. Okay. Leo, you jacked up my camera. There. We're good. Okay. Catherine said, well, just invest in more halo extensions or permanent extensions, which is absolutely outrageous. Oh my God. We went out to dinner last night. It was Tyler's girlfriend's birthday. And it was the first time I had met her mom. Her mom was so sweet. We had so much fun together. And she had extensions. And she was telling me, I've never had extensions in my life, obviously. And she was telling me how much her extensions were. Normally she does like, I don't even understand it. Is it a weft? Weft? Is that the word? A weft? It's like the hair, the weft. Whatever. She said normally she gets like $500 worth or something, but this time she did like $1,000 worth, and I'm like, $1,000 for what? Not that her hair didn't look good. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, but like, how long does that $1,000 last you? And she said, well, like, quite a few months, but then you have like maintenance to keep moving it up. And I'm like, well, how much is that? I'm like, that's just crazy to me. Crazy. Glad I don't have extensions. Bye, Coco. Oh, Heather, it is for root touch-up as well. Okay, because remember, that's what I sent to Dr. Trey the other day. I'm like, oh, that's what I used. It worked really good. So I'm glad I didn't tell her the wrong thing. Heather said it's a neurological side effect of menopause for itchy scalp. Oh. Is there anything that helps it? It's not something you're using? Like, do you guys use paraben-free shampoo? Because I know parabens can cause like that, or phthalates can cause that too. I always make sure with my shampoo it's paraben, phthalate, all of that free. I guess that's why I thought it was happening. Yeah, I thought it was kind of like an allergy to context. That's what I would have thought. I mean, menopause, we can blame everything on menopause, you know, but I don't know. Okay. Contact said, I take Zyrtec D when it's bad. Wow. Like Fraser, he did. Whenever he just went back to jujitsu. I told you guys this last week. He took jujitsu. He's almost a black belt. He's like a high brown belt because it's like you get a belt and then you have to get like stripes that go with it. So then you get 4 stripes, but then you still have to wait till you graduate, like according to the instructor of when you go to the next belt. It takes years. It's not like a quick process at all. So he started, oh my God, like before I knew him, like San Antonio, like years ago. I don't even know when he started, you guys, maybe 10 years ago, 12 years ago. And well, I mean, I knew of him, but I didn't know him. We weren't living in Houston is what I'm saying. So now he's a brown belt, but he took like 5 months off. And so now he went back. So now he's all hyper again because he's starting to feel good about himself again, which is good. Willie Mom said, I never had itchy, dry scalp until I turned 42. My scalp has always been oily. It's for sure perimenopause for me. Isn't it crazy how hormones, and I mean, obviously hormones like control everything. I get that. I get it. But it's like we kind of like glide through our 20s and our 30s and most of our 40s. And then you hit like 43, 44, 45. It's different for everybody. And then it's like things just start changing. And in my 40s, I didn't even know what was changing or why it was changing. But it's hormones. It's just crazy. Like they just control everything, you know? They can make or break you. Catherine said, your voice has put my dog to sleep in my back seat. Normally he paces the entire way. Aw. Well, that makes me happy. I don't think I have that calming of a voice, but I'm glad it calms your dog down. Start talking like ASMR. Just joking. I could never do that. Hey, June. She said itchy scalp is something in peri and other menopause. Crazy. Blame it on the hormones. Barb the cat. I saw a commercial for Boost and Blend hair fibers. Isn't that the same stuff? Oh, I shut out of it. What did she say? Boost and Blend. Let me look. I don't know. I shut out of the other one. Boost and Blend hair fibers. Probably. Sounds the same. Probably just a different brand. I don't. Oh, yeah. I think it's similar. Yep. Totally similar. Just a different. It's just a different like bottle. You know what I mean? I almost like the bottle of the other one better. This, I feel like I would get it in one spot and it would be bad. I like the other one. Here, let me get rid of this. The other one was so easy to use. It's in like a little cushion. So you push it into the color or the fibers or whatever, and then you do this, and then you just like stamp it. And to me, that goes on a lot easier than a powder. Knowing me, I would get the powder and it would be like a big glob there. I already know. For me, it would be a disaster. I like the other one better, but totally the same idea. Absolutely. Yes, totally the same idea. Yep. Bully Mom is asking if the serum will weigh down our hair at all. Bully Mom, I hope not. I hope not. I have it here, but now I just made this like a little, see, the whole process of making this is I made the base. What happens with skin? Well, I keep saying skincare, hair care, skincare, whatever. It's all the same. You have to put it through, how do I explain it to you guys? you have to make sure it doesn't grow like bacteria, fungus, bacteria. You have to make sure that the preservative that's in here can keep everything safe for you guys. So you have to put it through, it's called challenge testing. So you keep it for the life of, so if I say this will last you guys like 9 months, then I need to challenge test this for 9 months to make sure that the preservative holds it all the way to the end. So if I say, we're good, and I let this go at 3 months, and then at 8 months, it starts growing stuff, that's unacceptable. So you have to let it, I don't even know, what is my point in telling you guys this? What was your question? Oh, we'll wear it down. I know where I'm going now. Okay. So I have literally, this just got done getting through like that test like a couple weeks ago, not even a week ago. And now when I look at it, I don't think there's enough copper, because copper should be blue. We've talked about this so many times. Even the copper for this should be blue. And I look at this and I don't think I added enough copper to it. So I have to kind of go back tomorrow. I don't have to put it through another 9-month thing. And that's not what I'm saying. I just have to add more copper to it. Super easy. But I've not used this yet. So I have to touch it one more time, you guys. It's fine. It's just peptides. It's not gonna hurt me. Here. I'll put it in my hair. I don't care. And I mean, I wouldn't even be doing it like this. If I was actually using this, I would be putting it like up here. We'll see if it makes my hair greasy. Hang on, we'll do it. I don't care. Nothing like washing my hair again tomorrow. My hair is never gonna. Again, it would be a dropper bottle, but let's just see what happens up here. Because the consistency, I mean, obviously I can fix it if I have to, but I don't think I'm going to have to. I just have to add more copper to it. And there's zero smell to this. It smells like water. There's zero smell to this. All right, so that's it. We'll see what happens. I don't think it's going to make your hair weight down. No. I mean, if you use too much, yeah, I think it could. I think you're going to have to be like drop, rub, drop, rub, drop, rub. You know what I mean? Let's see what happens. It's kind of wet right now. Let's let it dry. We'll see what happens. May, June set appointment. Are you talking about the one that you sent me? The hair salon that you sent me? Is that what you're talking about? If that's what you're talking about, no, I did not. I mean, I'm not hating my hair, May, June. I'm really not. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at her anymore. I'm not mad. And I really love my haircut guy. He's a French guy. He's 70. He's not like some flamboyant gay dude, which I don't care. I've gone to them too. I'm not saying that I care. That's not what I'm saying. But his name's Emil. And he's always talking to me about the women. The women are so beautiful. They're so beautiful. Like, I love Emil. I don't know if I can leave him. And I'm not attached to my hair girl, like the color girl, because she's newer, but she's so sweet. I don't know if I can leave. I don't know. Is that bad? I don't know. Now, yesterday when my hair was like white blonde, I was like, I am out of here. I'm done. But I think she fixed it. I think I'm not mad. I get it, Heather. I know why you said Claw was a man. I'm with you. Heather said, for my hair, aren't you at Rob Roy? Me? Or are you talking about me? I'm confused. Hey, random filth. I had a pixie cut for 4 years, loved it, and bless his heart, the hubs never said a peep until I grew it out, and he said he likes the longer hair. I get that. I think men do like longer hair better. I don't know if my husband does. I've had the longest I've ever had my hair, and it was before I married Robert. So I don't know if he ever saw me with longer hair. It was down to here. That's the longest. But what happened is, I don't know if my hair was like breaking off, but it was like fine up here, but it was super like flat. And even with like a brush and like with, I mean, if I wanted a hot roller it and stuff, I guess I would have been fine. But then like down here, it was like almost like see-through. And again, I think it was because I had breakage, maybe, I don't know. But it just never, it always made me look very like drawn out. Now, I don't like when my hair's up to here, which is the way it was a couple months ago. I will not go that short again. I think I'm going to let it like grow like an inch. I just want like a cute little lob. That's all I want. But I don't see me ever having like long hair. I don't see me doing that. Okay, let's go back to this. Let's look. No, I don't see this like weighing down. Like my hair is not weighed down at all. And I put a bit there. Nope. It still has the volume and everything. And it's not, let me touch it. It's not crunchy. I mean, can I feel where I put it there? Yeah, I can feel it. But no. Nope. And there's like no residue or anything. No, I think it's going to be good. I think it'll be all right. Context Net Foolery said, Julie, you are like a boss chemist solving our problems and keeping it real. So cool fan here. Aw. It's very sweet of you, Context. I love that. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm just a girl from Texas. May June said, I'm in Ohio, retired. May June, wait. I thought you were May June from Rob Roy Academy. No? One minute, please. Hang on. You guys, I talk to so many people in a day. Sometimes give me a minute. I don't know if I can find this right now. Nope. Totally screwed up. May, June, I'm so sorry. Hang on. Did you not wonder why I was texting you, telling you about my hair yesterday? I thought you worked at Rob Roy Academy of Massachusetts. Do you just think I'm crazy? Wasn't I texting you yesterday? I was texting you yesterday. Oh my God, guys. Okay. And I'm not going to say names, but the Rob Roy girl, totally different name, had messaged me a while ago. I don't even know how I did this. So the Rob Roy that Jessica goes to for her hair in Massachusetts messaged me, nothing to do with my hair, Bay Harbor Beauty related, answered her questions. So now there's May, June. Wait, hang on. How did I do this? Oh, I see how I did it. I get it. I get where the confusion. I'm not going to say it because it'll give names away, but I get it. I get it. So anyway, there's a name here that's similar. So I got confused thinking that May June was the Rob Roy girl. And I'm thinking, I even said to Dr. Trey and Heather, I'm like, I'm talking to May June who works at Rob Roy. And they're like, oh, cool. And May June this whole time is probably like, why is this crazy girl from Texas messaging me about her hair? I don't care. And she probably knows nothing even about hair. She probably doesn't even cut hair. Oh my God. Have you ever just had that moment? Oh my God, you guys, this is a blonde moment. I'm sorry, May June, for bothering you. My bad. I apologize. I'm not crazy. I had poor May June working in Boston in a hair salon. She lives in Ohio and she's retired. Oh my God, I'm dying right now. Oh my God. Barb, did you get a Pandora necklace? The Pandora necklace, yes. My son went and got it for his girlfriend. Cute little necklace with the heart on it. So then my husband asked me what I want for my B-Day. And I'm like, I don't need anything. Like, I really don't. I need nothing. But then I was in Pandora and I'm like, doing. And I'm like, wow, I really like these bracelets. So I think I want him to start me a charm bracelet. So I think we're going to go there tomorrow and pick one out. But yes, Tyler did get a Pandora necklace for his girlfriend. It's very cute. It was a little red ruby heart. Super cute. Okay, let me catch up. Do not growl or bark, please. Take the night off. It's okay. Heather said the white blonde was crazy town. Yeah, no joke. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed for messaging May, June. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed right now, you guys. I'm almost blushing. Heather said, I need whoever talks to Julia at Rob Roy. Well, I can't give her name out. I can't do that. No, call the salon. I can't do that. Oh, you do know Hair May June? Oh, well then, great. Thanks for helping me. Oh, isn't that weird? I don't know. Maybe you guys have never done that, but like you see a name and you connect it to like the completely wrong person. Whatever. It is what it is. Oh, literally, I'm messaging ask May June all day yesterday when I was at the salon. I'm messaging her like, this is what they're going to do. This is what they're going to do. This is what they're going to do. Thinking I'm talking to Rob Roy. But thank you for May June for helping me. You truly did help me. Not taking that away from you. You did help me. I appreciate it. I'm saying I'm embarrassed for putting you through that. Oops. Welcome to Julie's life. May June said, I know red can hair color. I was fine looking into. Yeah, and then she's so sweet. She's sending me hair salons in Houston that I could go to. And I'm like, oh, I truly do appreciate it. No joke. They really do appreciate it. I'm laughing at myself for getting names confused. Oh, hilarious. Barb the cat said, but there was someone in the chat last time telling you to ask for it. But that was May June. That's why I thought it was the Rob Roy girl. Exactly. That was May June. That was where my confusion came in. Yes. May June, that was you, correct? That's why I thought May June belonged to Rob Roy. That's exactly why I did that. And there's a similarity with their name. So I was like, oh, that's where the confusion came in. So thank you, May June. I don't even think the Rob Roy girl, now that I think about it, I don't think she's ever even been in the chat. If she is, she's never like chatted. Correct. May June contributes. Maybe the Rob Roy girl is here. If she is, I don't know. I don't see her tonight, but yeah, anyway, whatever. What a doofus. I love the interactive chat too. Truly. I love us too. And I honestly, I don't want it to like grow. Truly, I really don't. I don't do anything to try to get new subs. Don't worry about it. I don't try to grow it. Shirley said I'm laughing out loud. I mean, part of me was kind of embarrassed. And then I'm like, who cares? May June's cool with it. So thank you for your help, May June. No, I'm not kidding you guys. Literally, I'll tell you what I was messaging her yesterday. As I was at the bowl, I'm sending her, look at, oh yeah, it just says May June. There's no number shown or anything. Yeah, she's literally, look at, this is yesterday. I'm sending her all of this. Yeah, and then I showed her what my hair looked like. Oh yeah. And then I sent her what it looked like after I got it done. I mean, I kept her in the loop. And then she gave me some names. We had a whole conversation and I enjoyed it. I think it's funny. Oh my God. Could you imagine? You want to hear another weird story? This is a very weird story. With a real Slim Shady, please stand up. Yeah, May June, you passed the initiation. There you go. Anyway, this is funny. This is so weird. So I'm not on Facebook. That's a lie. I am on Facebook, but not it. Well, that's a lie too. I'm on Bay Harbor as Bay Harbor, but when you have a business, you have to attach it to a personal account, which I hate because sometimes I just don't want people knowing who I am because there's a bunch of crazies out there. So how does this work? So if I was to like join a group, I can't join the group as Bay Harbor Group Beauty. I have to join the group as my personal name, which is beside the point. None of this has anything to do with my story. Okay. So I was accepting friends. I was thinking about Bestiverse, but that has nothing to do with any of this. Total side note. Anyway, so guys, I'm like total airhead tonight. Like, what is wrong with me? I think I need sleep. Okay. So there is a friend who I love, one of my best friends in San Antonio. Her name's Sonia. And her mom, Dolores, this dude, I didn't know who he was. He friended me on Facebook like a while ago. I don't know when. I just accept people. I don't care. So I just accepted him. End of story. So, okay, this is weird, you guys. This is super, super spooky. Okay, so my phone's going to die, but that's okay. So he sends me a message. And again, I did not know who this was. I didn't even look at his profile picture at this point. Because sometimes customers will like reach out to me, but through the Bay Harbor, never through my personal, like ever. I don't think most people know who I am. So it was May 28th at 10:36 a.m. He said, hello, how are you doing? I said, good. Nothing, that was it. June 29th. It's really nice meeting you here. So tell me, where are you from? I didn't respond. So then Thursday at 4:54 a.m., I get this picture. I got a little spooked. So I'm like, that's odd. Didn't respond. As you can see, here, I'll cover his name. So here, I did not respond other than good. That was it. There's no response from me. So I go and look at his profile and I'm like, well, what are we doing here? So I look and the connection is Sonia, my very dear friend. We actually went to Austin with her, is her mom, Dolores. And I'm like, okay. So I right away messaged Sonia what I just showed you guys. And I'm like, who is this dude? Because I see like where he's from. Like I see everything. He's from California. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. Oh, he's widowed. He's a widow. He's very young to be a widower. Here's this picture. Okay, whatever. So anyway, I unfriended him. So I messaged Sonia and I'm like, dude, like, what is going on with this? And she's like, I don't know who that was. And I'm like, it's your mom's friend. She's like, Julie, I don't know who that is. And I'm like, he's messaging me at 5 a.m. trying to hand me a flower. Spooky. So no, we're done with him too. And this is why I stay anonymous on Facebook. Good night, H-Nix. Heather said, Julie, from here on out, you need to text every girl in the chat your hair adventures. Yeah, clearly I already do that. Surely the rest of us are jelly. You guys all want updates on my hair? Surely I'll include you in the loop. Not a problem. Don't fall asleep at the mic. No, I won't. We are going to go in a minute though, but no. What did I lie about? Oh shit, did I lie? What did I lie about? I don't think I lie. I don't know if that's true. Stop the damn lying, Pinocchio. Oh, I got called Pinocchio. What did I lie about? Yeah, I really don't take ADHD meds. Maybe I need them. Dolores is my friend's mom on Facebook, which we're friends. So I must have accepted him thinking he was like cool because he's friends with her. You know what I mean? Barbara the cat asked how I get an eye infection. Well, I don't know. Full honesty, I think I've had an eye infection for a while that I just haven't dealt with because it's very blurry. There's a haze over here. And honestly, if you guys don't mind, like the glasses do like, see, but it's that. I hate looking back at I can't. So, but the glasses help take the edge off of it. Like there's like a haze over it and it itches. And then in the morning, it's not pink eye. I've had pink eye. It's not pink eye. Yeah, I just need to go to the doctor. I don't know how I got an eye infection. I don't think it's from mascara or eyeliner. First, I rarely use eyeliner, like rarely. Like I have to be going someplace special to wear eyeliner. Mascara, I mean, I change it out constantly. I don't think it's my mascara. I think I just have an eye infection. Yeah, I have no explanation. I really don't. I mean, I have really bad allergies, so I'm constantly rubbing my eyes. Like they tear a lot. So I'm constantly touching my eyes, even at the grocery store with the grocery cart. I just think I have an eye infection. That's all. I just have to go to the doctor. I just need eye drops. Shirley F said, are we dating the same guy? No joke. Could you imagine? Oh, I'm not dating him. They can have him. I'm good. May June, young men who have a profile that says widowed. My mind goes to, did you redrum her? What does redrum mean? I don't know what that means. Redrum? Oh, Heather, yeah, I always say I'm lying. I am Pinocchio, you're right. You don't think these glasses are too big? You guys, literally, I got these at Amazon for like $10. But I can't handle the glare. I mean, even if I turn my light off, it's the monitor. I can't turn that off. Because these were my, oh, I just poked my eye. These are my originals, but I can't see in these anymore. Oh, here, hello. These are my originals. I have like 3 more pair in the kitchen. Yeah, these are prescription. These are like true prescription, like from an eye doctor. These are from Amazon. But I feel like they're too big for my face. But Robert said they're not. Without the glare, they look better. Here, I'll come down here away from the glare. See, that's how they look without the glare. Oh, that's how they look. They're very comfy. I like them. But I won't put you guys through the glare. Heather, red rum backwards. Murder. I'm not monetized. You can say whatever you want. I don't care. You like the nerdy chick look? Do you like the little short skirt with the high socks, Heather? With the cardigan? Is that your thing? Maynard Watts, Guy, family and drums. What am I missing here, guys? Schmurder. Yeah, I think I have blepharitis. Absolutely. That is what I have. Barb the cat said the Revitalash causes irritation in one of my eyes. I keep rubbing too. I stopped using it this morning. Yeah, I haven't used Revitalash in like months. I switched over to the 2 that I'm trying right now, and I have not deviated. I have like another 2 weeks until I can give you guys an update. Yeah, no. Revitalash did me in. I can't do it. Can't do it. Not going to do it. No. Plus, it's so expensive. Actually, my eye. No, now you guys made it hurt. Now I feel it. I mean, you can tell it's totally red compared to this one. I've been putting Lumify in it, but Robert's like, Julie, Lumify is going to do nothing. You need an antibiotic. I'm like, yeah, I know. Hate it. Heather, I know you like the costume. Stop asking me to dress up, Heather. Not that kind of girl. Anyway. All right. What else we got? Anything? Yeah, I made you. Now that you work at Robert Academy in Massachusetts. Anyway, thanks for all your help, May June. I appreciate it. Anyway, all right, guys, I'm done. I have to go tinkle again, but I will not get up again. I'll say goodnight before I go. I will see you guys Sunday at 6 o'clock. I will be a year older. This is my last night of 50. I'm going to be 51, but I'm okay with that. I don't care. Tomorrow night, we're going to go to dinner. I don't know where we're going to go. It'll be fun. But I have to get my eye fixed first. Thanks, May June. Yeah. I want Jolly 18th birthday. Anyway. All right, guys. I will see you Sunday at 6 or 6:15, whatever. Thanks, guys. I did not say it for that reason. You don't have to wish me happy birthday. But anyway, have a wonderful weekend. I hope you had a wonderful week. If you have any questions, message me. I am here. And I thank you guys. I appreciate that. I will see you Sunday. Thanks, guys, for being here. If you can hit the like. Also, I learned this. If you guys can, what's the word, Heather? After you can only do it from your cell phone. You have to go in and you have to hype it. You have to hype a video. And it helps the algorithm. It helps push it out to get more views. But then part of me, I don't know if I care about that. But I think I do. I think I want more views. Why would I not? Why would I not? I'm on YouTube. So anyway, whatever. You can hype it. You can like it. Or you can subscribe. Your choice. Hype. Anyway. All right, guys. Have a great Saturday. And I will see you Sunday. Bye, guys.